Zinni, I'm gonna be fucking honest right now. The Italian brain rot. Also, I've tried to like fix my mic settings. Is this good for you guys or is it much? Because I know my voice can get naturally just like loud at times or quiet depending how I'm feeling, but yeah. Yeah, I would probably get contact high by hearing the fucking brain rot names, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. I know it's late to do a stream, but I was delivering some food to my partner because he had a long day at work. And I was chill with my friend while looking for jobs. Yeah, apparently I complained so fucking hard in stream about the workforce and like how shit it is right now that now I guess I'm getting interviewed on Monday. Next Monday. So that's good, I guess. It's perfect, oh my god. Yeah, so last night I worked on Drop of a Dream, but tonight we will be working on Switchu S. That's right. Mari's second favorite thing to bully me about. Switch fucking S. I want to get this season out so badly, it's no joke. I want to see you guys make stupid theories, and I'll be like, you're actually fucking wrong. Karma. Hey. I want them to hire me, then hear me out. If I get paid, that means I can fucking pay my VAs proper money to voice the comic. I'm still trying to get enough money to voice the entire season 1. I wouldn't say it's been difficult per se, but yeah. No, really! I was gonna get a second one, but they're like, hey, do you have a license for this career? And I said, no, I'm taking a test on August. And they said, oh, call us or text us back when, you know, you've taken the exam. And so it's only one right now. I know. Anyway, let's go to Dart Stream. Okay, let's see if that damn music is still on from... Oh. There it is. Okay, so, quick question. Is my mic stuff alright? I've been trying to fix this for a very long time. Guys, I need to know this information. Like, how is the mic quality? If it's, like, chirping, that means I need to fix the buffer rate on my mixer, because it was a problem when I started stream the other day. It was very strange. Like, hold on, let me actually, like, listen to myself to, like, answer that question. Because I know, like, you guys probably tell the difference, and I don't blame you, but let's see. Because, like, the last year was like chirp, 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 like, I don't know what fucking noise that was, but it was making noise. Now, anyway, we're gonna draw Kaisa Badingus. I have a love-hate relationship with this man, as you can tell. It's because he's Filipino and I'm Filipino. You know, maybe we could call it that. But he's also one of my favorite characters to draw because he's just really pretty, I think. Pretty pathetic! I'm kidding. Yeah. But yeah. So, I've been taking more time, especially with, like, comic releases and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I do want the comic to look good, but I also just don't want to leave people in the dust, I feel. Look, I have to draw his nose a little circular, because his nose is, like, circular compared to Matthew's, and Chad, if you met a Filipino person as myself, we have rounded noses. A lot of us do. A lot of us have rounded noses, because, I don't know, evolution and shit. Hold on, I gotta take off the blue layer, it's pissing me off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, dude, you know what's really funny though? Like, growing up, my mom would be like, yeah, this nose is very ugly, and they make me pinch it to make it a little sharper. I think this is like a common thing, because, like, Filipino noses is, like, really round. Oh, a lot of them are, to be specific. Yeah, and then they would, the funniest shit's like, it's like your own parents would tell you your nose is so ugly long, and they would encourage you to get plastic surgery for it if they had the money. I don't know if I want to get plastic surgery on my nose. I'm kind of scared of the doctor. I don't know. It's really wild. I think this is a canon event for Southeast Asian people from the Philippines. Because they always comment on how ugly your nose is. Or they always, like, encourage you to make it look sharper, or whatever. But that's my experience. I know, like, everyone's experience is different, but I don't know, it's just really strange, too. Very strange. Just, like, feeling around my eyebrow, because I still have that weird lump there. Anyway, today, I went out for lunch with Reina and Sylvan. Yeah, we went to, like, Kura, and we tried the Hololive sushi. It's okay, but then again, it's Kura, so what was I really expecting? Kura's, like, a revolving sushi restaurant with okay sushi. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't have my favorite roe, because I really, really like roe sushi. It's one of my favorites. But chat, what's your favorite sushi? Hi, Latte. Yes, Speedy, I took you out. Like, a good 15 minutes ago. Why would you need to go out again, sweetie? I'm talking to my dog. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. So, like, the sushi was good, yes, and I went to the bakery and I got me some tarts and bread. Surprise, I like tarts. Who would have known? I still really like Hokkaido cheese tarts. Like, if there's a fruit tart or some kind of I don't know if it's called a la mode or some shit, but I kind of do not like any type of fruit tart. I think it's automatically disgusting. Like, fruits are already sweet as their own. Why would you want to add more sugar? That's just my hot take. I do not like frickin'... any pastry with a fruit on it. It's just disgusting. It's like, I prefer their natural sweetness to per se, because I feel like you're just ruining the flavor if you're adding more sugar on top of a fruit. I'm not sure if this is a hot take, but that's just me. It's like, why would you want to ruin something that's so good? But I don't know. People like glaze fruits with like extra sugar and syrup, and that's just really, really, really weird to me. I just kind of prefer my fruit fresh and nicely cut and soaked in water so it can be clean and all. But yeah. But let's see. I also do not like it when people make fruit salad. I just think fruit salad is disgusting because I get combining things, you know, it can be good, but I just don't like combined fruit. It just tastes really weird and it's an assault on the senses. Or my senses, since it's my opinion. There are no wrong opinions except for pineapple on pizza in this chat. If you put pineapple on pizza, I don't know. I mean, you're still okay, but you need to reevaluate yourself if you like pineapple on pizza. Because that shit's nasty to me. That's also just an assault on the senses, too, I feel like. Like, if you're eating that shit, disgusting. Speaking of assault on the senses, like, I think the crony sushi at the Kura was, like, avocado and cream cheese on top of, like, tuna. It tasted like a California roll. I never really liked cream cheese on sushi. It's just not all that impressive. I just think it's a little bland. I know it's like Americanized, but I just don't get why would you put dairy on top of something that's seafood. I don't know why people are the way they are when they do that shit. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Like, okay, so for assault on the senses, I fucking think pineapple on pizza is a definite assault. I don't know why people say, oh, yummy Hawaiian pizza. That shit's nasty. I like the ham. That makes sense on the pizza. But when you put the fucking pineapple, it don't make no sense. Now, if you like it, you know, you do you, but I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna judge you for eating this just because I don't like it. Also, why would you mix ham with pineapple? Like, is it like sweet ham or savory ham that's on the pizza? Because I feel like ham is more of a savory food than something that could be sweet. Like, I just dislike sweet ham. I just do not like any meat that's sweet. If it's marinated in apple, whatever, like, I don't know, my brother does this thing where he marinates ribs with, like, apple stuff, and I think that's just gross. I don't like it. Like, I just don't like sweet meat. It has to be, it always has to be, like, at least salty and peppery. Like, I never got the whole point of just making your meat taste like a sweet. Like, if you want something sweet, my dude, just go eat a candy bar. Food crime. Just eat a candy bar. Oh my god. Like, sweets are meant to be sweet. And I think they should be separated into that category. Oh fuck, that's too big of a rush. Sugar should taste like sugar because it's sugar, and salty stuff should taste like salty stuff because, you know, they're savory. They're meant for dinner. Again, you guys are hearing the guy that puts ketchup in their spaghetti. That's what you're hearing. I'm that person who puts ketchup in their spaghetti just because, like, it's a Filipino thing. Filipino spaghetti has, like, ketchup in it, but it's like the banana ketchup. I put that shit on everything almost. Though, I don't know if my Filipino ketchup is, like, banned in the US yet because Red 40 or whatever. A lot of Filipino products are getting banned, which kind of stinks. But I understand why. I really gotta mute my phone. But yeah, it's also funny just to troll people with with ketchup in my spaghetti, just because I'm like, yeah, I put ketchup in my spaghetti. They're like, what? But I'm like, yeah, bro, it's a Filipino thing. And they're like, oh, what? Also, chat, did you know in the Philippines, people put like ketchup on the pizza because they don't have marinara sauce in it? Oh, hi, Dirt. Hello. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, in the Philippines, we don't put Or in some pizza places, we don't put marinara sauce on our pizza, so we put spaghetti on it. This is a normal thing. Yeah, that's true. People have been combining salty and sweet. I don't like the combination. If it's like umami, that's the only exception because it just tastes right to me. Other than that, no. I do not. I don't understand it. But yeah, speaking of like bittersweets, I do like bittersweet though, like matcha and boba. That's my cup of tea. Yeah, exactly. It tastes good because ketchup is not like too sweet, depending which brand you get. Cause what's it called? I mostly use the banana ketchup at like I get at like the local Filipino markets, and I sometimes use Heinz if I can't open the bottle. Cause to me, they taste the same, but then again, both sauces are different consistency, which makes them a little different. But they all just taste the same to me, really. I don't know. I've got like my taste buds are really just bland overall. I cannot handle anything spicy. Like what's it called? I'm starting to like handle like spicy chili a little bit. Not like the too spicy Carolina Reaper shit, but probably the normal amount of spice that you would put in your chili. Other than that, I just can't. It's too hard. It's too much. I will start sweating bullets if I have anything that's a jalapeno. I cannot eat jalapenos. Like, why the fuck do people put jalapenos in their nachos? I like the cheese as it is, but you had to add spice? Like, spicy things? I don't get it. That or I just have really shit taste buds. I don't know. I remember, like, growing up as a kid, I think one of the reasons why I don't like spicy things is because, like, growing up, like, when I was really young, I was, like, acting bad as a child. My mom would, like, hot sauce me. Or, like, pepper me with... Should I either use, like, those red chili peppers or Tabasco to, like, discipline me when I was, like, really young? No, I wasn't, like, double. There's, like, 5 or 4 being a little shit or whatever. And I think, like, she stopped, like, after a year because my brother he started liking the spicy stuff, and she's like, "Ah, oh, frick, this one likes it. I gotta change my tactic." Thank God for him, like liking the stuff, or else it would have kept on going, or for going for longer. But yeah, I remember like when I was like that age in elementary, whenever I see Tabasco, I would be like really freaked out about it. Like, oh no, don't put that in my mouth, not the Tabasco. But yeah, I really fucking hate like spicy food though. I don't know if it's because of that backstory or just the fact I have a really shitty tolerance to spice. Either one, who knows? For all we know, that spice pepper might have burned some of your. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it really burned my taste buds because people say Tabasco is not that like, what's it called? Spicy. I think Tabasco's not spicy, is it? Also, do parents still like hot sauce their kids, or was this just like a Generation Z or millennial type shit with punishments? Because I've seen a lot of gentle parenting lately, and I don't really know how to feel about it. Oh, what do you mean by aesthetic? What do you mean by aesthetic? Fuck, I'm gonna get an oven asset. I don't want to draw it. Like, how can it be acidic? Ah, hell yeah, my matcha mixed in properly with the sugar I put in my drink. Yeah, this is like a genuine question, by the way. Like, how could Tabasco be acidic? Oh, it's vinegar. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, I always get like red easily whenever I eat something with hot sauce, because my spice buds aren't there. I don't know. Spicy stuff isn't my favorite, to be honest. I don't think it'll ever be. That's just me, though. That is just me. But what's like the spiciest things Chad has ever tried? I want to hear this shit as I look for my 3D model. Please show up in my search bar. I said please show up, don't crash on me! Don't fucking crash! I still need you. Oh, there it is. Okay. Come to think of it, I don't even like vinegary shit either. Like, I think it's just too salty. I wouldn't call it an assault on the senses automatically. Personally, I just call it an assault on anything salty if it's like vinegary. I'm probably having the most shittest takes right now, but hear me out, Chad. Hear me out. Hear me out on that. I haven't tried this, but I've seen people world's spiciest What? Oh god, that reminds me of like how I was shopping in like a grocery outlet, and what's it called? They had spicy ice cream, like vanilla chocolate. I thought that was weird, cause why would you do that to yourself? I don't really get it. Like, why would anyone want to mix that and that together? Cause I don't know. Then again, who fucking knows? Excuse me. Who fucking knows? Ooh, that's still kind of nasty though. That's just nasty shit right there. What was that right there? That was like country shit. Wait, basically die. Wait, hold up. I didn't read that part. Wait, like die? Like actually die, or theoretically feel like you're fucking dying? Which one, Zinny? Zinny, which one? It's like this. Oh god, that was really dumb shit. Where imagine like giving a guy that chocolate, and you whisper his ear, and you're like, you know, buddy, if you die eating the chocolate, you die in real life. Do 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 do. I never watched that. I think that anime's a little bleh. Not my thing. Like, how spicy? Oh wait, I've heard people eat Tabasco chocolate before. I made it as a joke one time, and my friend just ate it like it was nothing, and I was like, oh well, fuck, that was eventful. They felt like dying. Okay, they were basically ready to get a gram, like one specific gram of the chocolate. It, is that like 1 gram? That's fucking wild. Oh my god, that is very wild. Oh my. Interesting though. That's some interesting stuff. Have you tried it before, Zinni? Because I feel like you're the type of person that would try a lot of new foods. Because you, like, know a lot of food facts. It was sectioned off into little squares. Wait, you gotta... Wait, what's this brand called? I gotta look it up. Is it, like, cutely packaged, like the Docomo phones from Japan, or what? Okay, understandable. I think my brother would like it, just because, like, he likes showing off with the spicy stuff. I do not understand why. I think it's just ridiculous. I don't know, man. That guy can like handle a lot of spice. I can't. I cannot. Spicy stuff is a no-go for my ass. And by ass, I mean I would shit my own ass if I ever ate. I gotta remember my fucking grammar. Ate. Like, anything like that in my life. You know? It's elegant black. Oh, so it's kind of like got that clean look is what you're saying. Okay. I mean, I guess I could picture it that way. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. I gotta get another fridge asset because I just personally do not want to draw a fucking fridge. Like, I'm ass at art, chat. I never went to art school, but I kind of just... What is this? LT conversion. Wait, looks actually helpful. Hold up. I'm distracted by, like, a thing. Chat, I'm distracted. How do I use this? I can't read Japanese. I'm looking at this Clip Studio asset called LT auction and manga manuscripts, like sort of DPI. Okay, okay, this might be like something that's not meant for my program. Yeah, it's for EX. It's for EX. I don't have Clip Studio EX. It's too much money. It's like 107. Hold up. It is like 175 for that app actually. Fuck, I was supposed to get a fridge, but I'm getting distracted by all these free shit. Oh, that's a hatching pen. Okay. Yeah, let me get that fridge asset right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, in Switch S, I'm mostly just, like, using JPEGs from the internet, because I'm bad at drawing backgrounds. Fridge. It makes the work faster. Also, I just... Okay, but what the fuck, Clip Studio? You're just gonna give me a free fridge that's broken? Alright, where's the American size fridge? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I could fuck with this fridge. Okay. Yeah, because Mafu is a rich person after all, so he's gonna have big-ass rich person shit. What do you mean I have to sign in? Oh my god. Oh, hello, Latte. Are you putting your head on the table because it's too hot for you? Looking at the spike card for chocolate, it's 4 grams, which has... What's a Scoville unit? What is that? Girl, what is that? What is a Scoville? What's a Scoville? Oh wait, they have their own measurement? That's interesting. I never heard of that before. Also, I might get up in the middle of the stream to use the bathroom because my body fucking hates caffeine, and matcha has caffeine in it, and I always forget that. Yeah, my body just really, really hates caffeine. It just wants to kill itself whenever I consume it. But I also just like matcha. I like the bitterness to it. Like, it's like, I would say, like, over bitter, but, like, not too sweet, not too sour, but just right when you add the right amount of sweetener. Type of deal, you know? Yeah, it's like that for me with, matcha. Yeah. Also, speaking of, like, funny food takes, why the hell do people make those, quote-unquote, better food products? I feel like that's just weird. I have talked about this, like, once, I think. It's just like, dude, if your product is just, like, taking out an aspect of something that's, you know, made your food fatty, just say, like, food, fat-free. Why would you put better? I get it's, like, marketing, but I think it's kind of dumb. Like, choose a better title. It's kind of stupid. Like, I think there was, like, a Better Boba incident where people were just, like, outright calling it, like racist or something. I don't know what the whole deal was, but it was just really strange reading it. I didn't really get it fully. Yeah. Oh, Caspa. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, speaking of which, guys, I was thinking of adding those little animal mute. No, I didn't mute myself. No, I didn't. I'm still... Hold up. Yeah, I didn't mute myself. I'm still here. Do I sound muted? Hold up a second. Are you sure it's not, like, you actually muting me, Zenny? It always happens. Let me look. Let me, look at my mic. Oh, wild. Wah. Wah. Test. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, thanks. You scared a shit out of me, but I will check my mic though if it's like doing the thing that it did yesterday. If it's doing that, I'm gonna get really pissed. Wah. Ah! Oh god. I should probably lower that so it doesn't get to the red set section because I'm sure. Oh, okay. Let me try to fix that. How about cause what are the yeah. I'm just adjusting my knobs. I don't want to ear blast you guys if I'm being honest, but my voice is like one of the most inconsistent motherfuckers. Cause I, it's not a because level. It's just when I get really excited, I just get really loud. Cause if I'm screaming, I'll be like, "Oh my god!" And that's an assault on the senses. I feel like, but oh wow, that's very strange. So I'm gonna try to keep my volume at at. Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like when I start a sentence, it's like bass boosted, and that's really annoying. Let me try. Ah! Hey, how does this sound, guys? How does this sound? Let me try talking normally while, okay, it's hard to find a sweet spot because I'm inconsistent with my voice volume. I don't know how to fix it. It's just kind of the way my voice has been. I mean, how's this now? How's this now? How's this? This good? Is this good? I'm still trying to figure out that sweet spot. It's always been a little difficult. Probably, what's it called? I should get a better mic or something, maybe? Or I should. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Yeah. It's funny because I've been streaming for 5. Oh, hi, Lulubell. Welcome to the stream. This is actually both on YouTube and Twitch. Hey, where the hell is my jar? That gift next to me was supposed to have a freaking jar. That was the joke. Why is the jar not there? Sounds good. Yeah, thank you, Lou. I'm working on my YouTube. Not my YouTube. I mean, fuck, my Webtoon. It's a little late in my area. I'm kind of angry because my freaking... Some of my freaking links are missing. The Twitch chat is working. But I have a jar here where my GIF is as a joke. This is probably your first time in one of my streams, I assume. I get pretty unhinged half the time. Earlier, I was talking about how pineapple on pizza is an assault on the senses along with sweet marinated meat. That's just me, I think. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, chat? And I was also talking about like how as a kid I would get Tabasco as a form of discipline, and I was asking guys, is this like a Gen Z type shit, or is this just a me thing? Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of like older Gen Zers and like definitely like maybe the millennials might have gotten the hot sauce treatment growing up, but I barely see people do it anymore, and it really flabbergasted me. Yeah, I put myself in a jar because I thought it was funny. Yeah, it sounds like the Smosh music in the background just because when you work on a webtoon, it just gets really unhinged sometimes. Like, hold up. Oh my god. This thing was working earlier. Give me a second. This is my room. Okay, what the hell? Okay, my chat works. This was working. Okay, so my mic decides to work today, but all of my tabs decide not to work today. The universe fucking hates me. But that's alright. I have an interview next Monday, so I will be getting a job. Yippee! If I can actually get the job, but yeah. Oh no, oh no. Were you one of those kids that got the hot sauce treatment and then you liked it and then your parents were like, you know, we gotta come up with a new punishment. This kid is really digging the hot sauce, man. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, I'm not really fond of hot sauces. They're not my thing. But yeah, I was telling chat, like, as a kid, if I was, like, acting up, my mom would force hot sauce down my mouth along with peppers. Yeah, and I remember, now that I'm talking about this, I just remember, like, an episode of What Would You Do? Click on the interview, thank you, thank you. Yeah. About, like, what would you do if this kid's getting hot sauce in public? And I was like, wait a second, this is bad? I had this growing up. Sure, it was painful, but I didn't think it was a bad thing. I thought this was normal discipline. Okay, so my jar thing won't work. I'm kind of sad because I like it when people come onto my stream and go, what the actual fuck is that doing in the corner? And I always like to make the nonchalant thing of, don't worry about it. Oh, soap. Did you get soap growing up? Oh, is wasabi worse? Is wasabi worse? I've accidentally eaten wasabi. I just think it's disgusting. The green forbidden ice cream. Not my thing. 0 out of 10 IGN right there. But anyway, how are you doing, Lulu? And you probably see my Twitch chat above me, where they're just chilling above us. Yeah, I didn't know my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat were synchronous with each other, TBH. Yeah. And speaking of which, aside from, like, punishments today, I learned about the series Dot Hack, because Casper, like, one of my favorite VTubers, like to watch us playing it, and growing up, I just kind of saw Hack the series just, being sold in manga stores or at the library, and I'm thinking of trying it out because I still have my PS2 and I still love it to death, and it still works if I tilt it at a right angle. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Lou, I saw Reina today in the flesh. I saw Reina Chapo in the flesh today. We had lunch together with Sylvan and Garrick. It was pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. I think this works, but who gives a shit? When people look at comics, they only look at one fucking panel and just want to read the dialogue. So I could cheat with some of this, but not really. Okay, I gotta move this here, I think. And then... yeah, Flesh Reina. I saw Reina Chapo in the flesh, and I was like, holy fuck, that's Reina Chapo! Yeah, we had a fun time. It was short, though, because Reina had to go, like, do Phantom Thief stuff, and I was just like, aw, darn it. Well, I got to saw Reina, but that's the best part. Okay, let's see. God, this man's like 6 feet tall. I can't even... do I just shrink it more? I'm gonna blow myself up for this. What the hell? You know, for some reason, chat, I want to get distracted and read My Immortal again. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I just kinda do. I just like to read terrible shit and then rant about it, and then I'll be like, wow, that shit was so ass. Let's read it again. Like, would you guys like me to read My Immortal? Like, a read-through? I'm just feeling quirked up today, and this isn't good. This isn't good. Yeah, we did have a fun time, yeah. Oh, Wasabi, you drink milk or water for Wasabi to get the, spice out? Which one is it? Which one? Okay, let's do that there. Here? I hope this works. Fuck! I think I have to do it on a separate layer to make it look alright. But who knows? Fridge, why are you there? There. Now stay there for a while, Fridge, so I can, like, frickin' put you right here. Wait, wasabi has oil in it? This is like the time I learned pepper is black because it's roasted. And I didn't know this information. Like, I didn't know pepper was roasted. Really whack-ass knowledge, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. I guess it... Yeah, Zinni, my mod in my Twitch chat, she's telling me that... Apparently that, that does have oil. Yeah, I don't really look up a lot of food facts. Only thing I know is that if it's edible, it's going in my mouth. Oh, wasabi doesn't have oil. That's why the spice is easier to wash down. Oh. Oh, wait. So if a spicy thing has oil in it, it's harder to wash down? Wait. Horseradish? What's horseradish? Is that something that horses eat? Like an Uma Musume? Yeah, I also got addicted to the Horse Girl game, by the way. Oopsies. Looks like I'm in gotcha hell. Uh-oh, gotcha. Uh-oh, funds. Uh-oh, webcomic. Oopsie poopsie. Hee 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 hee. Tee hee. Wait, do horses not eat horseradish? Why is it called horseradish? Chat, I'm genuinely confused. Oh, I like Haru, Urara, and like gold shape. Monte, why's your leg there? That's where my leg goes. Yeah, my dog is underneath my table when I always stream. She's a little creature. I sent pictures of her, like, in my server. I don't think I put my Discord server, like, on YouTube just because, like... Wait, should I start doing that, honestly? Because people, like, find my Discord link in my Twitch, and I always forget it's there. But I'll be honest, like, my server sometimes gets chaotic. But the funniest shit, though, about my server, too, is that, it's been dead. Like, when it first started, it was a dead server. But the thing that revived it was someone in my server, like, told me cursed information. I met them at the local book-off, and they were like, yeah, did you know Sword Art Online has a cursed NSFW chapter, and the guy that wrote it makes it look like he never touched a woman? And after, like, that, we talked about that, they sent me the freaking chapter, and I read it, and I was like, wow, this shit's so ass. So I sent it into the NSFW chat for my server, and then everyone started bashing on it, and that's why my server's now active till this day. Oh, it says that here, horseradish is a type of root that seemingly belongs to the family wasabi, mustard, broccoli, cabbage. Wait, wasabi's a root? Wait, how do they make it mush? How do they make the wasabi mush? How do they do that? Huh? Horseradish is called horseradish, the word horse being larger. Oh, I thought it was the animal or something, you know? Gosh. Sorry, I get like confused. Scratchy kid, so wasabi is Wait, so horseradish and wasabi are the same thing? Huh? That's wild. That's some interesting lore right there. Wait, so this whole time, horseradish? Wasabi was horseradish? I didn't know. That's interesting. The more you learn every day, the... Oh wait, I just realized for this part of my comic, this is the episode before they go into the mirror world and Mafu gets to meet his dead parents. Yippee! Yippee for me, not yippee for Mafu and Kaisen. Not yippee for them. Oh yeah, Lulu Bell. I make like a webcomic, but it's current season 2 is coming a little slower because I'm doing a collab comic with my friends where we did a crossover with all of our webcomic OCs and made them magical girls. Because I was joking like, haha, what if we were all magical girls? And now we're all magical girls. Yeah, look it up. They make wasabi paste bite. Oh, the water part does make sense. That does make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But I didn't know it was a radish. Wild. Cute. So you're a magical girl? Oh no, not me. It's my OCs, Mafu and Kaisen from my webcomics Webtoon Switch S. And my other friends' characters, Hazel McGee and Annie Anderson from Can't Buy Happiness. And then my other friends' webcomic characters from Emotional Intelligence and Shazer Magical Boy. And his dad, Leon, is kind of a support. He's the machine's dad. And the only functioning adult in the group is like, alright kids, I'm gonna order you guys Domino's as for dinner. And they're like, yippee! And then Mafi and Kaisen, the other adults in their 20s, are like, wait, don't feed the children pizza. That's not healthy. Yeah, but let me show you one of my favorite pages from it. I was working on it yesterday last night, but I switched to my main webcomic to probably avoid burnout because I work on a lot of stuff every day. I'm probably going to work on the next page like tomorrow in the morning, just cuz. But let me show you one of the finished pages I really liked. Actually, how do I put Tapas links? I'm gonna find the Tapas link and put it in the YouTube for you, because I haven't updated my YouTube descriptions. I'm just kind of returning to streaming as a hobby. I'm not really doing anything like scheduling, because IRL, I have to take an exam to get a certain job, and I'm still juggling my last part of uni. You know, cool stuff like that for people to do in their 20s. Yippee, I enjoy sitting in a class being taught by a balding man while my school takes 1,000 gajillion dollars from me, a broke person. Life is good. I hate the American university system so much. Hold up. Magical Girl comic. Here's the link to that. Main comic. It's on Webtoon. Hold up. Oh god, I sound exhausted. I like listening to myself on stream. Then again, I've been sounding more exhausted lately because I like been staying up really late at night to work on comics, and I think it's really nice. My main Webtoon link. Oh no, I can hear my mic malfunctioning right now. Give me a second. Oh, oh, we're reading chat. So hold up. Funny fact, I'm gonna reintroduce that lore chapter into season 2 and be like, oh, you remember this? And it's not important. Not yet. Sample rate. What if I put it? Okay, now does my mic work? Because, it's doing the thing again. I bought my Scarlet from, like, a used store at the Goodwill because, alert, broke person moment. Is it still doing it? Hold on a second. Let me listen to myself really quick. I should probably get a new one, but can I afford it? Fuck no. Test. Ah. Oh, okay, that wasn't a good setting. Properties. I gotta change my sample rate. Cause it's picking my fan. It's hot as fuck in this hot. Wah. Tess? Okay. Is the little pop thing, like, still there? Moby I gotta pick up my sister. Alright, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Tell your sister I said hi, and, do a flip. Chat, if you hear, like, the popping from my mic, can y'all please tell me? Because I can't tell on stream. I don't know why this is happening. It's just really weird. I have my buffer size at the lowest rate. Wait, what's latency information? Safe mo. What is that? We can look that up. But yeah, I'll take one step at a time with my comic for sure. Thanks for stopping in, Lulu. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, let me look up Scarlet Focus Safe Mode. What does it do? I know it's my interface doing weird stuff. It prevents clipping and distortion. What is safe mode only? Okay. Well, just remember that, like, shoot, Latte. Oh, I accidentally stepped on her paw. I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little girl. I'm sorry. She has really gotta move her seating spot, cause I forget she's sitting there sometimes. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just like please tell me if my mic is fucking up, because this is. I should probably get a new cord, but I know that's not gonna instantly fix it. And keep in mind, chat, I do stream on a laptop, so why the fuck did this? Oh, I didn't get to show Lulu my art. Fuck. I got distracted by my microphone settings. Fuck me in the ass. Alright, let's draw. I need to make him look more distant, but I should probably get his rough sheet open, actually, because I just forget what Calvin looks like, because I barely draw the motherfucker. Barely do. Calvin, yeah. He looked decent when he was younger, but now he's just an old dude that's like, wah, and shit. Okay. It's kind of whack that I drew these rough sheets like almost 3 years ago. I've been working on this comic for pretty long. I'm surprised I managed to stay on track with it, because, I don't know, when I see like other people make comics, they don't really like follow through, I feel like. I mean, I get like it's a dedication, and sometimes you can't dedicate yourself to a project that long because you have other factors in life. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. I've also got like more pens to help me with the workload too. Like, especially like the way I like to do, I guess, like hatching or whatever. I just use the frickin' pen to do it instead of like using my wrist. Like, it looks a little different, but it gets the job done at the end of the day. Because like I said earlier, when you're reading a comic, it's not like anyone looks at the fucking art for so long. I mean, if someone looked at my art or my old art, I'd be like, wow, this shit don't look right. And I'll be like, yeah, of course it doesn't. I'm not that good at art, TBH. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not really that goated at art. I just do it. And yeah. I also do need to get started on the new rough sheet tomorrow for Can't Buy Happiness. I didn't do it today, because I was like, oh no, I'm not feeling it today. But I'm thinking of like other ideas for Joanna's design. Like, I'm thinking of like adding like, what's it called? You know those like butterfly hair clips with that look like pigtails, but it's your bangs? Yeah, I was thinking of that. Because it gives off like a really cute impression. I feel like it, with the whole fake nice aspect. Who knows? Yeah, I've also had some like developmental pictures of like Ezzy. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys went for the bun look because I really, personally for me, I just really like the, what's it called? Oh yeah, her heart pigtails, and I was like, oh, I guess that wasn't very Ezzy, but, you know, I reused that design for my own OC because I really was in love with the heart pigtails. I could try them out on Joanna. But yeah, heart pigtails are really cute, and I love to draw them a lot. I know his eyebrow was like going through it, but I'm not gonna do that. Guys, you guys want some new BGM that's unhinged? Just asking. You guys want more unhinged BGM, or you just want to vibe to like this shit? Oh look, it's the thing Mari doesn't like, Kaisen's dad. Although with the beard I have to draw it manually. Because I just feel like that's the best option. I'm fine with either. Alright. Yes, hello there, Mari. With the freaking Joey Wheeler ass sticker. Where do you get that anyway? Like the Joey Wheeler emote. It looks really stupid. I want to have one like this on my channel. My friend? Oh, okay, understand. Tidrit. Wait, what? Let me see. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, nice. Did he also stream art and like other stuff too? Because I do need some new channels to raid. Because a lot of the channels I do before are like having more followers, and it'd be really awkward, I think, to you know, raid them, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know, they're like cooler than me, so I just don't want to try like disturbing them, because it'd be like, if I'm raiding with like 4 viewers, it'd be like, oh, 4? Who does this person think they are? You know? Oh, I see. Yeah, streaming does take a while, and you know, gotta concentrate on life and stuff. Was she also a VTuber too, or no? Because I remember, like, in early 2020, people got into VTubing a lot. Not a VTuber, alright. Yeah, I was one of those people, but a lot of them just kind of left, honestly, just because the world started going back to normal, and, you know, you had to do more physical stuff, which is completely understandable. Oh, mostly on Insta, I see. Let me get the other glasses. Because now I have a 3D asset for Kaisen's dad's glasses. Just to make drawing it faster and, you know, it looks more accurate, per se. And stuff like... Oh, I gotta remember, like, to up my volume a little. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Because streaming is like... Sometimes you gotta... People call short streams an hour, I think. I remember I used to stream for like 5 hours. It was a moment. Oh. Yeah. Now, I don't think I can do 5-hour streams just because I fatigue most of the time. Like, I get fatigue. Also, fuck these glasses too because they don't, like, bend up and it gets really annoying. Like, look, this asset doesn't bend. And I can't, like, jerry-rig it down, but Kaisen's glasses asset does bend. Okay, just, put it here. Also, shout out to me for forgetting how glasses work. Okay. Yeah, I gotta, like, rasterize this and, like, do, like, erasing around here. Just so it looks okay. Oh, it does not look good. I gotta redo it. It's a little too, here, I think, and here. Chat when you're not winning. It's like, I think rasterize here. Let's see. I can always, like, do a transform, but I'm not feeling using a transform layer right now. You know? It's just a little annoying sometimes. I could just, like, redraw this too, just because, like, what is it? Yeah, this looks okay, I guess. Now I gotta get this open and erase. And then here. Oh yeah, I want to read the script for this, to be honest. Because I feel like it makes you understand why Kaisen is just the way he is. At times. Like, it's... I don't know if it's bad. I haven't, like, reread it. I think I might reread it on stream, just to, like, make sure it's not, like, really fucked up. Because I've always had difficulties writing dialogue. Now I think I'm improving a little bit by observing how people talk more in real life and reading comics and stuff like that. Okay, I'll check it on my mic. Ignore that. Let me see. Okay, I'm almost done with this, so I might boot up the horse roll game. So let me pull up the script for this one. I'm not really good with visual. I am interested in learning composition, but I'm kind of scared to pay for a class because if I fuck it up, then I kind of lose my money. And unfortunately, I'm shit at academia, but also academia is like the best learning point for me because it forces me to lock in and compare myself with other people to get a good grade. Hold up, switch ass. 7 out of 15. Alright, let me read the script really quick. So, for context, Kaisen and his dad have like a they don't talk much relationship. Kaisen is, well, ever since he was 13, he had to become the adult in the family because after his mom died, his dad kind of spiraled into depression. Yeah, pretty much. He's kind of spiraled. And he was responsible for caring for his younger sister, who was an infant at the time. His mom died in childbirth. And along with helping pay with bills, mortgage, all that stuff. So, possibly childhood rob situation, which is why he's very bitter as an adult. And sleep deprived and always kind of sick of life. Also, his dad compares him to other people, so his self-esteem is just fucked. Let's see, chapter Oh my god, more emotions on the note. I'm gonna try doing a Noto voice, but my voice is like, you know, deep. Image of the kitchen covered. Actually, let me pull up the fucking other page. So this would be easier to understand, I feel, if I pull up the other episodic page. Like, let's see. Open salami. Alright. I need to add like a plant there. I can't find an asset. So here's an image of, I guess, like the parlor or whatever fucking shit. No opening the door here. Good morning. Good morning. Z. Again. Again. Calvin walks in. Are they passed out from homework again? I should probably change that. Okay, are they passed out from homework again? No. What's the right phrasing? Because they did homework last night. Did they pull an all-nighter again? Because I want to make it look like they assumed they're doing homework, but they're not. Okay. Homework all-nighter. Homework all-nighter again. Yeah, that makes sense. Homework all-nighter again? Yeah! Alright, seems I'm making breakfast this time. Okay, I gotta, like, slap the title here, too. Sizzling noises. Sizzle sizzle. This is, like, eggs on top of rice. I'm not very good at drawing food, but please don't kill me. Kaisen, who is in Mafi's body, he is snoozing. Wakes up slightly. Walks into the kitchen to witness Calvin making food. Good morning, you. Morning. Oh, wait, it's just like, Calvin sees him awake. He's like, good morning, you. Morning. Since you're up, why don't you get started with making more eggs and... Not for me, I gotta take that. Making more eggs and some bacon on the side. No's clearing the table. Yeah, okay. And next page is Calvin's talking off panel here. Calvin, you ever had longanisa? For context, longanisa is a sausage in the Philippines meant for breakfast. It's very sweet. That's the only meat I'll ever allow that is sweet. Tocino and longanisa. Kaisen, yeah, that's good. Diversifying your palate. Next panel. Egg huevo! Owen. Calvin, Owen, thanks for letting my family stay here again. No problem. I have to help out another teammate, says Kaisen. Calvin, but you quit the team, didn't you? Calvin not looking at Kaisen, who was flipping the longanisa around. I did. That's a shame. Well, it's a bit of wasted potential, but if school is more important to you, I understand why. You do need a good education to secure a nice house like this. He's cracking the egg here. That is, well, what my parents would have wanted. Calvin off panel. What mine would have wanted too, but I lost it since my wife died. Let me put on my glasses. I'm having trouble reading at this far, or I could zoom in, but I'm just really lazy to hit the zoom in. Okay, Calvin, speaking as he puts sausages on the plate and... I mean, egg. I actually gotta draw a sausage here really quick. This is not supposed to be an egg, it's supposed to be a fucking longanisa. I should have read my script. X. Let me draw a sausage here really quick. I'm not really good at sausage art. Draw a sausage here, I guess. Yeah, Filipino food is very oily if you haven't known. Like, a good portion of Filipino food is very, very oily. Sausage here, by the way. There you go. Calvin's putting a sausage there. Let's see. I have to Calvin, but I know my son is going to help get the salmon on the But I know my son is going to help get this. Not going to help, is going to get this family on track once he graduates, gets married, has kids, and become the nurse or okay, so the right dialogue here is, but I know my son is going to get this family on track once he graduates, gets married, has kids, and becomes a nurse or a professional water polo player. Okay. I always think player is a funny word. And then, shot at the table, they're talking off panel. He's been through a lot in life, and those experiences have shaped him to be ahead. Okay, let me try this again. He's been through a lot in life, and those experiences have shaped them. No. I'm not gonna put shape. And those experiences have. Okay, I'm really bad at writing dialogue. It's still bad. He's been through a lot in life, and those experiences shaped him. And those. I want to make it seem like Calvin thinks his son is ahead of the game when he's actually just fucking traumatized. And those experiences made him, because considerably Calvin's like, I guess, a younger boomer, so he has like a little bit of the boomer ignorance, I think, if you've interacted with baby boomers, especially the really rich ones. Those experiences made him probably stronger than anyone else's age. Have made him stronger compared to anyone else's age. Anyone else his age. Kaisen is going to do a lot of what I couldn't do. Kaisen is going to do a lot of what I couldn't do. That's a wordy. Kaisen is going to do. He's trying to like basically insert his dreams into Kaisen. Chat, what do you think? Kaisen is going to do a lot of what I couldn't do. No. Kaisen is going to do what I couldn't have done when I was his age, or Kaisen is going to do what I couldn't do when I was his age, and I am proud of him for that. Makes up for his talentlessness. I think that's a better. I think that's a chat. Is that a good word? Is that a good sentence? Like, let me read again. He's been through a lot in his life, and those experiences made him stronger compared to anyone else's age. Kaisen is going to do what I couldn't when I was. Kaisen is going to do. It's just like wordy. I'm trying to figure out how to make it less wordy. Kaisen is going to do what I couldn't do when I was. What I couldn't. Kaisen's going to do things I couldn't do when I was. Okay, that's better. Kaisen's going to do things. Kaisen's going to do what I couldn't at his. Oh, okay, thanks, Zinni. Kaisen's gonna do what I couldn't at his age. And I am proud of him for that. Makes up for his talentlessness. This is a normal talk between parents, by the way, in my opinion. And there's a shot of the egg with 2 yolks. Maybe one day we could all leave this town and start a new life. Very positive about this. And then this is the shots I'm working on right here. And this is like a ghostly image here of him just thinking, and there's a lot of pressure. Kaisen's looking down at the egg, feeling pressured about the expectations that are placed on him. Oh, there's sibling core! Woo! And then Kaisen, what if Kaisen, who was in Mafi's body, by the way, what if Kaisen never wanted to do those things? Calvin. That's fine, but he's like, that's fine, but okay, Kaisen's eyes look away. He's clearly expecting the response Calvin gave him. That's fine, but I think he's crazy to give up all those opportunities. Gaslighting! Yippee! Okay. Okay, where was I? I kind of lost my spot in the script. My bad. And I didn't, like, completely draw the rest yet, because I'm still doing it. And double shot of the yolk being split in half. But that kid's been around good people like you. Okay, to keep myself on track. Okay, let me fix that. But that kid's been around good people like you to keep on. But that kid's been around good people like you, so I know he's on the right track. I have to reread a lot of these because I'm shit at dialogue. Because I'm gonna get VAs to read this. I gotta make sure, like, whatever I'm doing is right. I think here he's like... No, coming to the kitchen holding a sack of papers. Calvin cleared his throat. No.
I finished cleaning. Where should I put the homework, Matthew?
Kaisen, who is in Mafi's body. Oh, on the side would be fine. Image of Mafiu who's in Kaisen's body waking up. Wake Calvin off panel. Wake up, you. Breakfast is ready. No, putting away the paper as the three guys are chatting off panel. Mafiu, oof, already. Calvin, it's almost 12, kid. Sorry. No, notices something interesting in the pot. It's a chaotic mirror. And anyway, let me dialogue. Calvin, wash your face too. It's covered in drool. Mafiu tiredly. Yes, sir. And then it's the mysterious mirror from the amazing digital circus. Ooh. God, I need an editor. But I can't afford a fucking editor. And I don't want to, like, disturb any of my friends and be like, edit my comic, please. And, oh, hi, Kingpin, what's up? Sorry, I'm, like, streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so I'm looking at 2 chats, so sorry if I didn't notice you earlier, but how goes it? But yeah, getting an editor is gonna be, like, money, and I'm already living in stupid mode by just being from California. God, I love my OCs. Also, me puts him in the torture chamber as I fucking... God damn it, camera. It's like, I love my OCs. Also, me puts him in the torture chamber while dancing the Gangnam Style. Well, should I, like, commission myself? If I have the money. I should probably commission, like, a Gangnam Style emote, because it's just stupid. Me when my OC... Oh god, it's like... You know, I mean... Oh, is it you're already my mod. You're already doing so much for me. I mean, thanks for the offer, but I don't want to, like, put a lot of work on you, because you're already doing modding at an unholy hour in your time zone, and I know you're, like, doing stuff with Chico for Can't Buy Happiness. I appreciate it, but I don't really want to, like, you know, put, like, a lot of work on you, because I want Season 4 Switch Chess, and it's a lot of fucking dialogue. I have, like... Let me get a calculator really quick. So, Season 2 has 15 episodes. So, was it 15 plus 15 plus 24? You would have me reading 54 scripts, Ziddy. I don't think it's worth your time, honestly. It's so much. I don't want to stack that much work on you. Honestly, I'm kind of freaked out about it. I don't really like giving people a lot of work because I feel like they have others have to concentrate on, and you know, it's my work and I should like do it myself. It's like the guilt thing, you know, it's the guilt conscience in me. Also, it's like when I like write sometimes, I'll like make an outline of what I want in the comic, right? But then when typing it, I'm like, oh fuck, that's right. People talk.
I forgot that people can talk to each other.
I do mess up on talking a lot in real life because I have the most NPC ad dialogue sometimes. Like, if there's like something being shown on screen, I'll be like, hey, here's a fun fact. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good, yeah. Actually, the entirety of Season 2 has some fucked up ass dialogue. I'm sorry. Because when I started writing Season 2, I started, like, after Season 1. Yeah. With Switch S, I kind of just wrote it, like, in between classes when the professor was just boring as fuck. I'll be honest, chat. Business majors, it sucks so hard right now in the job market. Like, ugh, I can't even find a job to get experience from because people won't fucking train me. Wait, if I rant about the job market again, maybe I'll get another interview. Because that's what happened today. If I talk shit about the job market again, I will get a million interviews, trust. I mean, it'd be cool to work as an artist full-time, but also, artists kind of don't get paid a lot. And I do need to start, like, paying the bills and the other stuff more. I mean, I'm still doing college classes. Just one, though, because my counselor fucked up a little. I hate it so much. God, uni is ass, too. Don't get me started on uni. I hate uni. It's the worst. Like, fun, yeah, I met people. That's Pog. But other than that, I just don't like money spending. Fun fact, I actually had to having to rewrite. Oh, okay. Okay. Since you're helping me, is it okay if I help you guys, like, direct Drivo on, like, dialogue in your comic? Because some of the bubbles get a little wordy for comfort for a reader. If that's okay, because I'm willing to show you on stream what I would do with it, because I feel like this is a very simple thing to do in comics. Like, dividing certain dialogue. Because when you talk, there's a pause. You don't go in, like, one breath when you speak, unless it's, like, something short, I think. But I think that's just how it is. I don't know, it's, like, really hard to explain. Oh my god, Latte's dreaming! Guys, my dog's dreaming. She's twitching in her sleep. Oh, I wonder, do you ever wonder what your dog dreams about, chat? Like, when they're twitching in their sleep. It's so cute. Latte, what are you dreaming about? Oh, hello. Did you have a good dream? Please don't have a seizure. I don't know what to do if you had a seizure, dude. Please don't have a seizure. Hi. Wow. Here, why don't you sleep on your little bed? I spent good money on your bed. And... No, I can't give you a belly rub, sweetie pie. I'm streaming. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can touch your belly. Yeah, like, let me pull up, like, an episode I'm talking about. Let me try with the... Let me see if it's the current one. I feel like it makes sense if I show visually. Let me take off my glasses, because I gotta stop over-relying on my glasses. I have okay eyesight, but I'm just fucking stupid. Let's see. Oh, it seems a lot of people liked my comment on Chico's post about my Pokemon class. Actually, that class is mainly focusing on Edo period Japan and how traditional Japanese culture affects modern Japanese culture and why stuff is the way it is. Yeah, actually, Sinnoh region was inspired off. Was it Hokkaido? I think. Okay, what is Sinnoh inspired? Yeah, and after Sinnoh region. Yeah, Sinnoh's based off Hokkaido, and after the Sinnoh region, a lot of stuff just has been becoming more westernized in Pokemon for, you know, to appeal to a global audience. That's not a bad thing, but I do miss the Japanese culture aspect of it, because you would get interested and look it up and be like, whoa, I didn't know this existed in X culture. That's kick-ass. Okay, let's see. I didn't watch all the Pokemon anime, I mostly focus on the games. Okay, yeah, I can't buy happy. Yeah. Cause stuff's a little wordy. Let's see. Okay, right here. This is a minor thing. I'm gonna doodle over it. I hope it makes sense. So, how do I put this? This is a red pen right here. I think this should be an exclamation mark for showing more emotion, because it's like, you know, if you're leading a panel, you gotta be very customer service. Like, hello, thank you for... She'd be like, hello, thank you everybody for joining! Like, exclamation mark here. And this should be its own bubble. This is just my opinion on it. And today we'll be answering one of the most burning questions of the universe. I think that's okay. Although, to be honest, with grammar, I kind of get Doc to, like, correct it for me. Here, let me just... X this out. God, if I had the Clip Studio... Ahoy. Hello, Luke VT. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm just helping out, like, my friend's webcomic right now on panel direction because, you know, with comics, people kind of like, well, I do this myself, guilty as charged. They kind of, you know, don't space dialogue properly, and it gets too wordy, and it's a little difficult for the reader to, I guess, read and whatever. But yeah. So you would have this here be its own bubble. Hold on, let me just... Doesn't have to be in this position. This is just like me trying my best not to fuck up. Okay, right here. Right? Because these are two separate sentences, and when you speak two separate sentences, you have a pause, right? Also note, I learned from the freaking Christopher Hart books growing up, and I was looking up how to do dialogue. So yeah. And then you would put a second bubble here, I think. Also, keep in mind, I've never took a professional comic class. This is just me learning on my own. And then you put the second dialogue here. Let me actually make this a little bigger, so this doesn't look fucked up. It's really rough, but yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the Chris Hart stuff, like, he can't take criticism or some shit. What was it? Although, back in the day, his books were, like, one of the only entry-level stuff with manga, I think. Yeah, basically, put the two bubbles here. Oh, really? No critique? That's weird. I feel like if you're missing out on critique as an artist, you don't really improve. Yeah. So, it's basically this one that has a little issue because they're both separate sentences. And this is fine. And yeah, kind of like it here, like the pause. Unique. Just don't forget to add the 3 dots here because it's like finishing a sentence. Yeah. Because the more you space your sentences out for the reader, what's it called? The easier it is, and this is just my opinion. Honestly, this is how I read comics. I think it's just easier this way, because when you're reading a comic, you're probably relaxing and don't want to do anything too difficult, because like the visuals are there, but that's just me. But if you have like a better idea, that's probably best, I think. I don't know how to phrase it, like, but, you know, take what you want out of this information. Oh, unless you published and a pro, he thinks that. But if you don't improve while you're a pro, you're gonna be left in the dust, aren't you? Like, I don't know. I'm not a professional, honestly. I don't even know, to be honest. But okay, that was like one of the mistakes. I think it's a mistake that I've noticed in one of the updates. I've still continued to make this mistake myself because when I'm doing dialogue, I'm like halfway awake. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes it's monetary, sometimes it's not monetary, but try to improve in a way you think makes sense to you, and if it's a hobby, obviously. But if you're professional, I think like stuff will, you know, be a little different. As long as I can stop anything like that massive text bubble. Which one? Sneaking around the mansion? Wait, is it the one with the Heidi thing? Let me see. Which one is that? The one with Heidi and Sophie's like getting chased by the dogs? Yeah. Although one thing I have to consider when I'm making speech bubbles is I have to remember the illustration. I'm a little stupid. Oh yeah, that. What episode is that? Let me look. But anyway, since Luke's talks is first time here, hi, I'm Tauro Ishikawa or MonstaTart. I mostly stream my Webtoon work. I make a Webtoon called Switch S, but today I'm working on that right now. But right now, season 2 is a little delayed because I'm working on a collaboration comic called Chopper for Dream, which is an AU about characters from the Can't Buy Happiness comic, Emotional Intelligence comic, and my own comic Switch S turning into magical girls. It started off as a joke. I was like, hey, chat, what if we were all magical girls? And now I have a team and we're making a magical girl comic. Honestly, it's been really fun because when I work at Twitch as I'm mostly alone. It's just me, myself, and I. And it does get lonely. So I'm like, you know, I think I want to do it with something with friends, but yeah. Here's a link to Drop of a Dream. We kind of update like was it bi-weekly because it's a colored comic. And colored comics do take a lot of time, which is what I'm learning. I think like emotional intelligence creators, one of them went to art school. Their art's really fucking good. You can tell they went to art school, and I'm like, oh, your art is so good. It flows so prettily. How do you do this? It's so cool. Okay. That's an older comic. I'm not gonna dunk or give, like, I don't know if dunk is the right word, or, like, critique, constructive critique? Is that the word? Yeah, like, the older ones, because, you know, we all started off, like, at one, and we all gotta learn how stuff is done. I'm gonna see what's on the newer ones, because as much as I deal with the newer ones, there's some minor stuff that I'm kind of not, like, digging, which is mostly just the dialogue, to be honest. It's mostly the dialogue, yeah. I can't find the one where Hazel's snooping around. Yeah, if Diego has, like, a sketch or anything, and, you know, there's a comic thing there, feel free to, like, ask me if the dialogue setup is okay, or if you have any issues with it. I'll be happy to, like, help with that. Oh yeah, be sure to check it out. Please subscribe. We worked very hard on this all together. Me and Kit did the writing kits from the EI team, and Rio did the spell check. Chico, he helped with the advertising. And for me, I'm kind of like, I think I'm the main coordinator. I think I am. Half the time I get guilt conscious of, like, asking people to do stuff, because, like, oh, this is only, like, a for fun thing. Yeah, I'm gonna correct this dialogue right here. Sorry, not correct. I'm not right. Probably, like, fix it up a little. So, there are 3 sentences here. I'm gonna highlight this for Kosho. This is 1. This is 2. This is gonna be a little difficult because it's very... Okay, what? It's very, like, wordy, and this is, like, the American... Yeah, we are very hard at work. I'm just doing my own stuff to prevent burnout from that one, but yeah. So, this is 1 sentence. Add an exclamation here, because she's, like, overconfident. 1 sentence. 2 sentence. I think, like, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 sentences here. So, if you're doing a left thing, sure, critique on what? Oh, by the way, this isn't my art, by the way, it's my friend's webcomic. I'm just, like, going over the speech bubble stuff. I'm a rough sheet artist for this comic. I rough sheet designed this character right here, Heidi. She was really fun. So, for the first sentence, I think, like, you put it here. And second... Oh, I should probably, like, color code this like a smart person. Oh, yeah, this comic, Zinni, Luke, sorry for mispronouncing your name, Luke Talks, wants to know if there's, like, any critique here. So, anyway, sentence 1 goes here. And 2... Yeah, thanks for asking, though. Thanks for asking. Number 2, probably here. Again, this is what my experience entails. Someone can have better advice than me. So probably take what you can and what you think is reasonable. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then he says, okay. Sentence 3 would go here, I think. And sentence 4, I'm going to do with dark blue. And since this is, like, pretty long and it has a comma, you would have to do this. Like, for example, so... when you put the comma here, you go into the dialogue that says, because blah blah blah, what's my fights with there are... Oh, there's 2 commas here. I'm a little stupid. Hold on, give me a minute. I didn't see that other comma. Yeah, that would have been a better idea. Switch up the dialogue, or you could do this. Although, personally, this is kind of a lot of bubbles. So I think I might scratch out some dialogue. Enjoy your cushy life, Mr. Mayor, just because once I fight some dirt on you, your days will soon be... Okay, cross off this. Let me reread this. Perfect, just the maid. If my intel's correct, this is that. No, this is the clumsy one. This is the clumsy one. Sneaking past her. Sneaking past her should be a piece of cake. Enjoy your cushy life, Mr. Mayor, because once I find some dirt on you, your days will soon be... Yeah, like that. It's a little shorter, but I don't know. You guys have any opinions on this? Because I'm not sure. Once again, I'm not a professional. I'm a hobbyist artist. This might be very different from what a professional would say. Oh, reduce it to... So it'd be like... Since this is when the character's not wanting to shut up, I would have bubbles overlapping a bit, or at least close together. It shows that she doesn't give any space for her to speak. Oh, this is kind of like a dialogue type of thing, actually. But, let me see. What do you mean by this? So what it says, when a character is not willing to shut up, I would have bubbles overlapping. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I've done that with my own stuff, and I've seen, like, stuff like that in previous pages for Can't Buy Happiness. Because it does show, like, they're trying to lead on the conversation with no, like, consideration for anyone. Okay. Sure, yeah, go ahead. And I'll try to paste it on the stream. So... 2 sentences. So, let's say, it's like, and all I have to... Okay, so after perfect just the maid, yeah, I think, like, definitely when you send stuff to Drivo, you should get, like, what's it called? I guess a different color of pet or whatever storyboard you're sending him, and specify, like, oh, if this circle's in red, this is where I want a specific amount of dialogue to be spoken. Or you could just, like, draw a circle and paste the text in there. I don't know, because, I don't know, whatever Drivo thinks is the most, or what do you think is the best way to explain the Drivo? Because sometimes when I'm, like, working with the Drop of a Dream Team, I sometimes falter on miscommunication, and someone also falters on miscommunication. It happens. Nothing new, nothing to be ashamed about. Just, like, try to probably, like, of course, just like me, learn how to improve communication skills when it comes to making comics. Because Can't Buy Happiness is, like, not a one-person thing. I know it's you, Chico, and Drivo. And I know you guys want to talk to Doc about the theme song stuff. I keep telling Chico that he should just keep asking Doc, but I wouldn't blame him if he's, like, shy or something around Doc. You guys, they haven't talked a lot. Doc's my partner, by the way. He does music. Because no cap, I am still shy when asking my partner for music for my comic, because I'm like, oh, babe, but I have to pay you. And he's like, no, don't do it because I love you. I'm like, bro, let me pay you, what the fuck? But then again, I like wrestling. Whenever we go out, I like to wrestle him for the bill, so I pay. Hee. I saw him today, too. I dropped him off some dinner because he had orientation in his gig job today. And he's like, I'm like, oh, you're a little too tired to cook. I'm gonna give you my food. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow again. Because, like, you know, when you're done from your job, you don't want to fucking cook. I think moving forward, I'll just add extra lights with... Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good idea. But yeah, so the best case scenario to do here is, if it's like multiple sentences, split them into their own bubble. And if it's commas, do something like this, because before comma and after comma. Shoot, smash. Yeah, also, this panel here was just really awkward to me. Just fit the sketch. Alright, link it here. If there's any, feel free to open it. Yeah, just look in the chat. I think Ziddy will be able to open it.
Oh, hi, Latte.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this panel right quick. I get it's a 4 coma styled, but I don't know, like, how you do your direction. Cause how do I put this? Like, let me this is how I do comics. It could be different from you guys what you guys normally do. Take this with a grain of salt. Would it be like this? Cause like I know you're trying to initiate like different sides of the face where she's surprised and stuff. Yeah, what's up, Latte? I took you out like an hour ago. You shouldn't be grouchy. You just pissed, girl. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Click on that, Sydney. Ah, I see. Okay. I'll look at it. I wanted to have Sophie be on the ground and essentially have two faces on the opposite would be angry and pay while the others terrified looking at the dogs. Oh, two faces on... I'm not sure how to draw that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. What I was thinking or showing was like... I was gonna draw the fucking Family Guy death pose. That's my thing. I like sneaking in the Family Guy death pose when I draw, like, all the time. It's so stupid. Probably Heidi, like, walking off here. And then, like, Sophie's just on the ground dead as fuck. It's like, ah, that lousy klutz. Actually, I have a better idea. Not a better idea, like, quite what I'm doing. Maybe I should do, like, since your comic's, like, not going down, which is what I'm used to. Maybe, like, because it's already a square here. Probably some repaneling might work. I'm not entirely sure. Chad, is anyone here a professional artist? Yeah, probably split it up into 3, I think. And then Heidi's, like, running off here. Sophie's fucking dead on the ground, where she's like, that lousy klutz. Yeah. Maybe it's like VCB can draw something and base ideas. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah, sure. Probably, like, a wall of the house here, I guess. I don't know. She's like, oh, fuck, that hurt. And then she probably, like, doghouse here, and then the dogs hear her, and then put, like, same panel here, but now she's noticing the dogs. And the dogs are just like, yo, we're gonna chase your ass. Something like that. I know it's extra panels. So, first it's like the klutz dialogue, and then it's like, she did that on purpose. Then, oh crap, the dogs are here. What's a T panel? What's that? What's a T? Let me look that up. Hold up. Like a landscape top? Square 2 bottoms. Oh, wait, let me draw that. So, do you mean something like... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm like really slow when it comes to understanding. So, something like this, right? Like this? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. At the 5th panel be the... Let me try this one. So, it's gonna be like... Same thing with Heidi running off to like get her towels. Sophie doing the Family Guy death pose. While here, her like, oh fuck, how did she find out I was here? Quote unquote. Doghouse. Then Sophie turning, hearing the dogs, like, oh fuck. Like that, right? Yeah, I think that's a better idea, honestly, compared to like this 3-panel thing. This does fit Can't Buy Happiness pretty well. Yeah, that works better, yeah. Yeah. I get, like... Because I know, like, you and Chico don't, like, have a lot of art experience. And I don't really blame you for it because, you know, when you're learning art or any other skill, it's kind of like you take your time on building these stuff. I've done hobby art for like more than a decade. I'm like self-taught and shit, and most of my stuff just comes from the internet or watching other people do shit and like what little art class knowledge I have from like my school days and like when I was a kid. But yeah. Yeah. That's one of the I think was one of the interesting things in comics, like, because when you're making comics, you're showing and not telling. And I believe like one of the funnest things to do with comics is you drop something in the background that readers will not know is important. This is really funny. I love doing this because like gaslighting, and I love to gaslight people at times. So it's like a little Easter egg, and you want to make sure your readers are paying attention. Hold on, I'm checking on my mic because I'm not using a really good Scarlet Focus. It's like used from the store. Let's see. Ah, T. And I can't trust it sometimes. So I've been like that's but anyways. Yeah, clarity, exactly. You do need clarity. So with comics, you're doing a visual storytelling and try to tell a story with those visuals in the background. But think of it as the dialogue is supporting those stories in the background. Because in real life, when you're talking with a friend, you're probably gonna mostly talk about what shit's going on around you or how's the weather, and you build dialogue off that. That's the best way I can explain it. I'm terrible at explaining. I'm so sorry. Detective Chico is trying to get an extra punchline in this pretty visual guy. What it's yeah, exactly. Because, for example, when you get punched in the face, you don't like say a sentence of words. You're like, "Ah, fuck," or "Ah, crap," stuff like that. And I think the readers can, I guess, digest what's happening based on that visual. Let me just like go back to my own comic really quick. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I heard like a similar exercise with animation students because I am mutuals with a few ones from my school. Is that in some of their classes for storyboarding, they would have comic assignments, I think, or do comics because basically storyboarding is building up comics with like really shitty doodles before the animation. Correct me if I'm wrong though, I am by no means like an animation major or anything. But what's wrong, girly? What's wrong, girly dog? What's wrong? What's the matter? Do you want to get pet? Yeah, what's wrong, my old little dog? My old lady girl? What's 12 Angry Men? Are you good? Are you okay, Lassie? Did the salami upset your stomach? Yeah, I know. Salami is not good for you sometimes, but you like it anyway. Don't throw up in my room or I will get mad at you, dog. Yeah, this is my dog, Chad. Her name's Latte. She's 13, actually. I'm not good with keeping track of age. She's old, but she's got her old dog quirks, but acts like a baby still. She always pleads to me for attention and likes to be held and cuddled. And she sleeps with me, too. Okay, I like reading comic adaptation books. They're really interesting to see how they adapt. Yeah. Yeah, there are different medias, and with each media, there's opportunity to get away with certain things that other media can't. For example, with animation, it's kind of self-explanatory, because with a comic book, it can't move, but animation, it can move, and I guess you could show more emotion with moving, but with comics, you could show a different type of emotion by not moving. Similar with movies, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I know. Wait, it's kind of like To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm not really the word's not experienced. No, well versed in movies. I'm not. No. Yeah, I do want to like a silly idea I just had right now was like making like the scary movie stuff into like a comic adaptation. Like y'all know that one seated scary movie where the character is like getting attacked by a sentient weed and he's like the stoner character and he's like getting rolled into a blunt and smoke, like reverse stoner shit. I think that's the funniest fucking shit ever. And I think like this is a good bit on TV. I think this would be really, really funnier in comic style where it's like separate panels and the guy's like, ah, and then you got like all the motion panels showing him getting rolled, and the audience like, oh no, what's happening? And then when it zooms out, he's rolled into a blunt for the fucking sentient weed to smoke. I really like comedy movies, as you can tell. Also, unfunny fact, I do like Adam Sandler. I own one of his CDs. His comedy CDs. Look at the Babeshers comments, seeing how they both take the birds of the books and have to visual media is... Yeah, pretty much. Not sure what to say to all that, though. Oh, hold up. My dog wants to use the bathroom, chat. I'll BRB. My dog wants to use the bathroom. You know, older dogs, bladder, but I'll be back. Keep talking amongst each other. It's just gonna be a minute. I've never, like, read that in my English class, to be honest. Like, never read that. Never have. Yeah, I only remember To Kill a Mockingbird when I was in school. Like, high school or something, yeah. Oh. Wait, there's a graphic novel of Coraline. Interesting. I never read that either. Coraline just wasn't my type of movie. I'm really bad with horror movies. I'm really bad with horror movies. Like, Coraline, as an adult now, doesn't feel like too scary to me, but the movie is a fucking work of art. I think it's amazing, like visually, aesthetically. I'm impressed with like stop motion animation, but I would never probably do it myself because stop motion takes years of crafting to do. Honestly, amazing. I think like one of the interesting cases with Laika is that I heard that like this rich guy wanted to be an intern, so his dad, one of the co-founder of Nike, literally paid Laika to, I guess, do an internship. But what's it called? I think like the money might have helped the company somehow. I don't know the full story, but I guess it's like one of those rare cases of when nepotism does something good. Like my biggest gripe with it is that like, look, if you're a nepotism guy like going into the arts, please be good at it. Please, chat. Please, like, oh my god. Yeah, it's like, sure, I know, like, because going to school and like business or whatever. Stop humping your bed, latte. Hey, no, don't do that, girl. No. Oi, no, I bought that bed for you. You are not going to... Okay. Oh, so yeah, let me fix it. Thank you. Hey, Latte, don't do that to your bed. I paid good money for your bed, so you better not ruin it. No. No, you have a toy to do that. No, you have a toy to do your silly dog stuff. Go do it right there. Yes, no, you're not going to do that to your bed. No, don't. No. No, don't ruin your bed. I paid for. No. That bed is for sitting, not for humping. You stop that right now, dog. Okay. Sorry. My dog just does a lot of wacky shit. Like, I paid $25 for a dog bed, and she's like, I think I want to tear it apart and hump it. And I'm like, fuck, no, you're not gonna do that. I spent money on that bed, girl. Hey, what did I tell you? Don't do it. Don't do it to your plush toy. No. Oh my god. It's like raising a freaking child, I swear to god. But I love her. Anyways, let's see, they don't... Yeah, especially... Yeah, because there's, like, some people who have nepotism when I went to school. I didn't go to art school because I can't fucking afford it, unfortunately, and I do not have any good skill to get into that stuff, and the amount of patience and stuff, you gotta be... What is it, like, a different person? Like, a person with certain amount of personality to at least deal with art school, because from what I've heard, like, some art school stories of people having main character syndrome, and I don't know if I could put myself in an environment like that. I can do with business kid nepotism. That makes sense to me, but art kid nepotism, I don't know. That's a whole other beast on itself. Yeah, there was a how to read game art uni. He failed every group project, but he was. Oh yeah. Like, nepotism has pros and cons. I'll be honest with you. Although the cons really are more popular compared to the pros, unfortunately. I like to believe that. What's it called? People with money still can be good people. But there's some people with money who are just total shit asses and shitheads in society, and it just sucks. Or they're just, like, tone deaf, for sure. Because, in my experience with uni, I went to a private school. It's because they had the program I, like, needed to do to get, I guess, what a well-paying job was at the time, but now my degree is kind of useless because of that. Because, you know, the economy just sucks right now in the States. From what I've noticed with, like, well-off people is that they come in, like, I guess in my opinion, 5 forms. Well, number 1 is the rich person who, they're still down to earth. They know how to function like a day-to-day person and, you know, do people things. Be normal person. They don't need to rely on really fancy stuff to get by in life. So they're just really completely normal about it. And then there's, like, what's it called? The rich person. They're actually just the Hazel McGee, to be honest. They're very sweet. Sure, they own a few designer goods here and there. Probably were raised on it, I think. But, what's it called? They're still understanding of, like, people who do not have, like, money. And they're very kind, sweet people. That was 2. And then the third kind is, well, these rich people will still have, I guess, really nice stuff. But they're nice, but they're a little tone deaf to certain problems, I'd say. Like, for example, this friend would probably invite you out on an outing with their yacht, or going to, like, concerts or something that costs a little more money, and they don't understand that their friend doesn't have this type of monetary advantage in life, and they'll, like, probably say something like, oh, you can't afford it, why don't you ask your parents? Girl, why would I ask my parents for money? Girl, that's their money, bro. And then the next type, 4th, would be, I wouldn't call them mean, but probably, like, would say a little inconsiderate things. They're more tone deaf than the tone deaf one I previously mentioned. They're just a little alright, but they have that judgy look where it's like, wait, you buy something for that much price type of deal? Kinda like that. They don't really understand 100% of, like, what normal people go through. And then there's the last type. That one rich kid that buys all the rich stuff, they're rotted spoiled. They don't know how the world works. And they would spend money at a drop of a hat. Probably say the most stupidest shit about the working class. And then probably never learn. I want to believe they'll have a moment in life where they turn around and change, just because, you know, you should probably have a little bit of faith in people. I think, obviously, you should, but that's just me, my opinion. But yeah, I went into business school. Yeah, I've witnessed people like this. I do not understand them. I'm saying this in the nicest way possible. They have priorities in life that do not match with yours. And you wonder why they have that much money to spend on Gucci, couture, not couture, that's like a little, that's a little dead. You can find a TJ Maxx. They have Gucci, or Versace, or whatever. I'm not really good with brands. They're like loud rich. They're like possibly new money, I'd like to say. Very bragging. Not really hiding that they're rich. Which is what I do not understand. Don't you want to hide that you have money to find real bonds in people? Yeah, let me read the chat. Sorry, I was like ranting about this. For part total, yeah, definitely. I recognize that I'm an absolute privilege. Yeah, exactly. Same. Exactly. Yeah. I have met like some pretty like people that have more money than me going to that school, and sure they're tone deaf at times, but I do forgive them for it because, you know, after explaining to them that I can't do certain things, like, oh, I see, that's okay. And then, of course, sometimes they'd offer to pay for it, but I'm like, no, it's okay. But can I suggest an alternate thing that we could do, like a different activity, where, you know, you could still have the same amount of fun, but it's just cheaper. But yeah, I just don't really like it when, God, when a rich person is hella tone deaf. It's kind of like, bruh, are you fucking serious? One of them. Wait, what the fuck? Dude, this reminds me of like my brother's roommate who was a freaking son of a diplomat in Egypt. Yeah, the doctor thing is, yeah, it's understandable. How does a lord work in the 21st century? Genuine question here. Like, this is news to me. How does lordship even work? Cause I don't know, it might be different in that country, or I'm just like kind of ignorant because I don't know how it functions. Yeah. Okay, that's impressive. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Of course, like, you could tell when, like, some rich people are nice when they, in my opinion, when they don't show their wealth. Like, sure, they'll buy an expensive thing here and there, but as long as they like have the knowledge of mind saying that they know that they're a little more privileged, and, you know, they would probably use their privilege for good. I hope. I hope that's the case. But that's wild, though. But yeah, what was I saying? What were we talking about again? I was talking about rich people and art stuff. That's right. Oh, oof, yeah. Because when I hear lords, I think of, like, the medieval times in Fire Emblem, because you're playing as lords and stuff in the game. Yeah, I'm not really well versed into, like, international stuff because I don't really read a lot about it. But I am open to, like, learning about it because I feel like it's pretty good writing material. Yeah. Because I think AU, they're from, like, Singapore, and they told me, like, how law stuff works in there, and there's, like, no jury in Singapore. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting. Because I think the belief was, like, I don't know, the average Joe... No. I think it's, like, what's it called? The jury's, like, a little biased at times. And, well, I guess, like... I don't know how to explain it, but I guess, like, change the outcomes of a court case. And I kind of think that's neat because, if I'm being completely honest, like, I don't think anyone, like, randomly on the street in the States will know their rights at the top of their head. Yeah, there's no jury in Singapore. It's really interesting. Yeah, and I think there's, like, not a tolerance for hate speech in Singapore, too. I don't know what it's like specifically over there, but I don't know. The differences are really intriguing. And also the fact when I heard like no jury anywhere, I'm like, wait, y'all don't have jury duty? That's interesting. Because if you live in the States, They'll just like jump scare you with fucking jury duty when you're like legally an adult. Oh, I see. I see. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I've never been to Singapore, so it's kind of interesting to hear like how people live over there. Because, you know, obviously traveling from the States right now is just kind of been iffy lately. But it's interesting to hear all this stuff. Singapore is really strict when I've read. Yeah, they ban chewing gum, yes. There's also like countries like Dubai. I remember when my cousin went. I think like my cousin-in-law almost got stopped in the street for like just hand holding with my cousin who was his wife. Or like wrapping around the arms or something. It's kind of strange in my opinion. But I guess it's the norm over there. Hyper-capitalist. Yeah. So was the States. Yeah. Although, like, people believe some law forms do not work in other countries, I just really think it's interesting to learn about it. Because, I don't know, learning from real life kind of helps you in art, I feel like it. Oh, wow, nice, nice, nice. Help you enjoy your trip. Yeah, because there's a lot of more stuff in the world. Oh yeah, I was having this conversation with my friend today about anime localization in the United States. I was like, yeah, they shouldn't... I feel like in this day and age, or in the past, they shouldn't really be changing the names or removing the Japanese culture from it, because regardless, this is like another country's thing, and I don't know, for a country that really promotes diversity, why are we making all the kids American? I'm just kind of confused about it. I know it's like to appeal to an American audience, but it never made sense to me. Really? Like, what's up? Hello, Just 21. So Singapore, they banned marriage for all, but allowed gay PDA. That's interesting. That's interesting, yeah. I think like AU told me that, and I was like, well, that's something. That's something. Like, I may not like agree with certain things, but like I said, it's interesting to see what other people do in other countries, see how their way of life goes. I probably do want to travel to Singapore one day, just because I've only seen it in Crazy Rich Asians. That's the only exposure to Singapore I have. I also heard like the food is really good there, like the street food. Yeah, it's the street food. When it comes to traveling to other countries, the first thought I have is the food. I like eating like different food for different cultures. Sure, I'm a little picky when it comes to spicy stuff, but I will definitely go after the desserts. I'm a dessert person. Hi, really read to remind you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, some of my stuff isn't working right now because OBS hates me, but yeah. I should probably introduce myself since you're first time, like, Luke... God, I need my glasses for this. Luke Talks. I'm MonstaTart or Tauro Ishikawa. I stream mostly Webtoon work and art stuff. I have not been streaming for a while due to life. And just, like, life just being, like, a little hard to handle overall. But I'm just doing a little scattered streams at the moment, just to like get a feel if I could commit to streaming again. But yeah, I've streamed for like 3 days straight now, I think. Yeah. Oh, Sichuan? Sichuan. What's a Sichuan? Sorry, I don't know what that word is. Oh, I forgot the stupid door in the background. I'm gonna be honest though, if there's one food I don't want to try, it's British food. Like, I'm not a fan of fish and chips. I don't like food that's too oily because, if I'm being completely honest, I'm still like relatively young, but I'm kind of getting to the point where I can't handle a lot of oily food anymore. I don't know if the British, like, make their fish and chips less oily compared to America. They probably do. Honestly, they probably do. But, okay, probably I might still try to say I tried fish and chips from England. Still try it, though, yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's a province. Okay. See, I might be pronouncing this wrong. I'm so sorry. Sichuan is also considered one of the best places. Oh, I'm not a spicy person. I'm a sweets person. I'm a sweets person. But I don't like it too spicy because I will probably pass out from the spice level. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the background. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Because I don't have a good tolerance to spice. I just really love sugar. And that's really bad. But, yeah. I did go to Japan, like, Oh, fuck, wrong layer. I did go to Japan recently in January. It's a nice country. I love it. Love Japan. It's very clean, too. Which is what really surprised me. I should have bought a spare luggage for anime merch because, you know, buying it there, I don't have to pay for shipping or do the whole tariff stuff. But I just didn't have a separate luggage. But that's okay, though, because my room is filled with anime merch. Like, a lot of it. It probably wouldn't be good if I bought all that stuff, but though these days, I've been investing most of my money, like the anime merch money, into like stuff I can use, like folders or plates or something like that. I don't know if it's just like a maturity thing, to be honest, but if someone tells me to whip out the fine china, and if I had the fucking Fire Emblem 3 houses like played on me, I would do that shit. It's like, where's the fine china, Tart? Here it is. Puts out the Fire Emblem 3 houses plate. Don't worry about it. One of my friends go to planning to get me. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, one of like the most foods I like, aside from like Asian food, is like Lebanese food for sure. Oh wait. Actually, speaking of food, I traveled to the Philippines to visit my family because I'm Filipino. Like back in January, and there's this thing called sinulog, where it's basically a province thing where your neighbors would go over to other people's houses and get food and party a little. Every house is like almost open, and hey, I am also there. Oh, in Singapore? Neat. Oh, or in the Philippines. But anyway, for Sinulog, fun fact, I'm raised in the States and I'm not like directly from the Philippines, so it's a little like, how do I say, it's a little like like a kind of like a bridge between both those cultures, because you know, if you're from somewhere, you're raised somewhere, it's like it's like a states thing, I think, or if you're not like from the country you're ethnically from. I'm trying to phrase this properly as much as I could, but I can't. But anyway, if y'all heard about the stereotype of Filipinos in karaoke, that shit's true. That's just thank you for the follow, Luke. Yeah. But that shit with the karaoke for Filipinos is fucking real, chat. Thanks. It is fucking real. I like karaoke myself, yes. I do it because it's fun, and I like to make stupid noises in the mic. But in the Philippines, dude, in Sinulog, people be setting up their karaoke machine with the cheesy Tagalog love songs or whatever at 7 in the morning or 5 a.m. and they were singing till like 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. I'm not used to that, but they did. Some sounded shady at singing, some sounded good. It was fun. But anyway, for the main thing of Sinulog, it's a community-based tradition, I think, in the province I was at, where you would go to your neighbor's house, eat, have a conversation, and just like pack it up and go to the next house and have a conversation. I'm not really used to this stuff. I think as probably as y'all could tell here, I am not very extroverted, to say the least. I know there's a stereotype saying Filipino people are very friendly, welcoming, and whatever. I'm not one of those people. Like, if you like were a random person that talked to me on the street, I'll be like, yeah, that'll be me. I would just give you like the 50-yard stare and just be confused about it. I don't know, I just don't like being jump scared in public. Hey, I am also there. Huh? What does that mean? I want to see someone that is Chinese and to bring out the fine china and to be like, oh my god, that's funny as fuck. But yeah. it was very noisy in that party. I'm not like a huge party person myself. I do not like loud noises. That's just me. But everyone was really nice. So yeah, and they also had like this thing where I think like 14 you both are talking. You both are talking, huh? Okay, let's see. Please talk with me. Feel free to join their conversation, like, when you think it's best. And, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Oh, my model went off for a bit. But yeah, it was a very fun celebration, although... Yeah, just say whatever you want to the conversation. It's like a forum, really. Like a live... Think of it as a live forum. But yeah, what is it? Like... Just be friendly and stuff. Just don't do anything that you wouldn't do IRL. That's how I try to say it. Do you have Discord? What is it? I do, but I barely really use it, to be honest. I only ever use it to, like, talk to, like, my good friends IRL or just post a shitpost or whatever in one of their servers. But yeah, that festival was really, really fun, though, TBH. And the food, as much as I do love my own culture's food, it sometimes gets a little old to me because I've ate it my entire fuck grammar, ate it my entire life. But it's so funny though because I went on this like boat trip where you eat Filipino food while the boat's like going along and stuff. And I see like other tourists on there that are like not Filipino or something, and I'm just like thinking, wow, these guys probably think this food is exquisite when I have eaten this a majority of my life. It's a little funny. Add me? I'm only comfortable adding, like, close friends on Discord, to be honest. Not, like, anyone who I first met. Sorry about that. But yeah, with, like, food and stuff, like, it's really interesting. There's also, like, a lot of stray dogs in the Philippines, too. Lots of them, yeah. Stray dogs are, like, so freaking cute. Like, they will just walk up to anyone, and they're, like, really chill, but I wouldn't pet one because, you know, they have, like, a lot of fleas and stuff. How old are... I prefer not to disclose that. Hold on, I gotta look for a file really quick on my computer. What's it called? I'm back with coffee. Welcome back, Luke. Yippee! I got matcha on my side. I probably shouldn't be drinking this at, like, after, like, what's it called? 12 a.m. in the night or some shit. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, likewise, yeah. Most of the time I just yap about random ass shit, to be honest. Yeah. So, let's see here. Eyeballs. But yeah, like, would I go to the Philippines again? Probably only for a family-specific reason, I guess. As much as I do love my own culture, I'm just not used to the way of life over there, and I just personally think I can't adapt to it because I was raised in a different environment. One of my relatives who was born there, they moved to the States. They can adapt to it pretty well. I think it's just like a different scenario for me. Probably I wouldn't live there, only for vacationing. It's just I was raised a different way. Lurk. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the lurk. Okay. But yeah. I do miss like the weather though, but okay, not the weather during summer if I'm being completely honest, cuz the Philippines summer weather is like hell on earth. Okay, here. I'm thinking of like adding shading underneath it just to say I put it there. But yeah. Maybe yeah. Maybe here. And here. Then I just like draw a line here, and I have like a tool that does lines for me, TBH. Oh, I don't know if I put this earlier, but no self-promoting in chat. No self-promoting in chat. I have like a huge rule page. I don't remember what I put there all the time, but one of the rules I think is on there. I should probably update it. Yeah, like make sure the stream is on topic and no self-promoting, please. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right brush. Okay. Put that there. No, thank you. I'm good. Thanks, honey. Let me actually double check if that's on Twitch though. Like my rules. I haven't updated my rules in 5 years. I think that's one of them on there. Yeah. For future use chat, don't self-promote in my chat. Like you can mention a thing you do, that's totally fine. Just like don't self-promote. Yeah, that was an experience for sure, yeah. Let's see. Do not ask for Yeah, that one of the rules is not asking for my personal Discord, honestly. Yeah, that was one of the rules. Yeah, let me actually edit that. No self-promoting. No self-promoting unless it is on topic. There you go. Yeah. Because, like, if you say you do Webtoon and I'm like, oh, that's cool, and I was, like, doing Webtoon work, and I say that's cool, too. That's okay, but no self-promoting out of the blue like that. Well then, that was an experience. Let's see. But yeah. I know I talk about my trip in Asia, which is also one of the reasons why I was gone during January, and I didn't stream. But yeah, it was just overall a really nice trip in my opinion. Ooh, what time? Oh, hello, 12:30 at the night. What are you doing? Here. This might not match the current chair, but who gives a fuck? There we go. I should probably add shading for the first one. I just noticed I should have done that, but I wasn't, like, thinking. But yeah. Probably make it a 58% layer because it's Kaisen's like after image or whatever that's on the back of his mind, and yeah. I think the matcha is doing miracles to me right now. Like, dead ass, no joke. That's a little too much. Right here, maybe. IDK. We'll figure out what we're doing in the next moment or so. That's the magic. Yeah, hi Latte, what's good? Probably might add this in the back. Like, it doesn't look like something I'd normally do with the lines here, but it's just faster. It gets the job done. TBH. Yeah, there you go. Oh, neat. You only got 3 drawings left. Looks like my yap session helped. Because when I do these by myself, I'm like, oh, fuck me in the ass. This is taking a long-ass time. And then I get distracted. Like, literally. Let's see here. Let me drink my matcha. That's right. Tomorrow is a Wednesday, isn't it? Or today is a Wednesday. Oh yeah, I have a Wordle thing. I worded it! Oh, anyway, Zinni, you said you're still okay, like, doing dialogue check, right? If that's okay with you, do you want to dialogue check Season 2, Episode 1, if that's okay with you? Yep, alright. Let me, like, send it to you. I like sending my scripts to my friends, but I also feel like I'm an annoyance since I write too much. Also, I like to jokingly call my comics straight yaoi because, you know the joke boneless pizza? It makes, like, no sense, right? And it's funny. That joke is just nonsense. Because it's nonsense. And people are like, yeah, we can't be straight up. Like, yeah, that's the bit. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. You're not supposed to take it fucking seriously. Do you want me to put you on editor or commenter? Which works best for you? Editor mode or commenter mode? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I gotta remove my my butt cushion, my cat print butt cushion. I'm actually gonna take off my headphones too. I've been wearing it for like 2 hours. Yeah, it's a good time to take my headphones off. If someone raids me and I don't hear them, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. God, I'm making Kaisen's face too slim. I need to make it fatter. Not fatter, a little wider because his face is a little wide compared to Mafuyu's. It's supposed to be like, you know, a face shape that's a little... I don't know what the word is, but... You know, when I designed Mafuyu and Kaisen, I really wanted... Got it. Why does he keep losing? I really, like, wanted them to, not look alike, per se. I don't know. I'm always trying to, like, get rid of same face syndrome by, like, learning other facial structures and different art styles. To, like, create the illusion that nobody looks like. I'm trying so hard, but sometimes with these faces, I have no experience with them. And I'm like, fuck! Half the time. Editor for joke change. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, what's up, Latte? What's good, Pupscup? Okay, editor. Just, I'd say highlight the changes. Yeah, feel free to highlight. I'll probably ask you why there's certain changes just to, like, make sense of it. This is not me just, like, saying I won't take criticism. Just me, like, trying to understand, like, okay, why do I need to change this into that? Because I want to understand so I don't make the mistake again. And Latte, stop trying to choke on your barf. Please, I don't want to clean throw up at 12 a.m. I fed you real food. Hello, Zinni on the document. Yeah. Okay, here maybe? Yeah. Because one error I noticed because I didn't know how to draw the white face properly, Kaisen's head looks a little too big in Season 1. I know I could just, like, correct stuff so it could be proper here because I drew this, like, all back in December. And, you know, as you draw, I guess you learn new things or something. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, yeah. I would send you images of this because I've already got them, like, line arted. I just haven't fixed anything like thickening because I started doing more detailed line art as I did it so I don't have to, like, go back and do a lot of stuff. Yeah, fun fact, they're naked in a panel. Their dicks aren't showing, so it could be on Webtoon format. It's just their upper body. It's kind of to show that, like, this is what they are on the inside, because they swap, so they are, in the current state, very different. I need to go back to making Kaisen eyes bigger, because he's a baby face character. He's like, wait, is this fucking genetic, Kaisen? I mean, for you fun. And the maid dress, I forgot. He puts on a maid dress. Oh, thank you. I'll read it, like, once I'm finished doing stuff. Yeah. I'm overly critical on, like, art stuff and whatnot. On myself. I mean, I do want to improve. I also got to keep in mind that this is a hobby and not a career thing. But my brain is like, Yeah. Also gotta, like, keep in Webtoon's guidelines. I haven't gotten, like, reported on Webtoon or some shit for, like, stuff. I don't know. I do rate my comic for mature readers. Does that get rid of, like, the audience? Yes. But do I want to keep, like, younger readers out of it? Because Webtoon is kind of like a space, I think, where, you know, they let almost anyone at any age go on. I can't get mad at the kids fully because I also crawled my way into adult spaces when I was younger, when I wasn't supposed to. But I didn't really interact with people. I just watched, per se. I don't know. I just put the mature rating for Switch as because, you know, I drop like a lot of curse words a lot, and I don't think that's something a kid should be exposed to. Yeah, also, whatever happened to, like, online spaces for kids? Because I grew up on those, and it was nice, per se. Yeah, it was very nice. And, I don't know, kids are just out in, like, adult spaces online these days, and I'm just feeling like this doesn't seem right. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, when you're on the internet, I don't think everyone's first instinct is to act mature. I'm guilty of doing this a lot. I'm no perfect person. I'm guilty of being unhinged on the internet, like, undisclosed amount of times. Yeah. I feel like kids should definitely have their own messaging app that isn't Discord, or they should stop joining adult Discord spaces. Because I've heard horror stories where kids have done that. Quick question, does Aaron just not use contractions in his... What's a contraction in grammar? I'm sorry, Zay. You have to deal with my ignorant ass, because Doc also deals with this. Don't and can't. Oh, wait, those are actually misspells, actually. Because when I was typing this, I was, like, going really fast, because okay, because this part gets really... This is the part where I was talking about why Switch has a mature rating. It's because I slip in, like, a little NSFW jokes, and you're on the NSFW part, Zinni. You're on the NSFW part. I should have warned you, my bad. Because I feel like Switch is the opposite of Can't Buy Happiness. It's a little more mature, has mature comedy, which is a simple sex joke or dick joke. Yeah, words like that are basically... Oh, okay, got it. I'd say add the contractions, honestly, just so... Because it makes sense. I'm used to using contractions. Yeah, most of those are, I'd say probably fix those if that's all, if you have enough time to do it. Or let the auto check do it. Okay, yeah, I guess probably add the contractions, yeah. Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, like, definitely, I think... Oh yeah, you're right, because Ryan would be reading this. Because, funny fact, Mafuyu's VA, Ryan Tibbets, also voices Mafuyu's dad. They're, like, vocal matches. I thought it would be, like, a really nice detail. Because, I don't know, Mafuyu's dad is a himbo, too. So it's like, himbo make himbo. Yeah, because I did clean up for season 1. I hope it's okay. I hope. It was very wordy. Yeah. Because for promo because I was like just, you know, experimenting with Twitch Extra and getting that dubbed to see if like, if this is something I would like to do in the future with my the main comic. Because I know it costs money and, you know, and whatnot. But yeah. Because, like, when Chico started dubbing his comics, I was considering, like, okay, if Chico's doing it, I guess I can give it a shot. Because I'm like, the person that, like, watches their friend do a thing. And I'm like, okay, but can I do this myself? And then I slowly kind of gain confidence. I'm like, alright, I guess I could do it. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, I was talking about online spaces for kids. Yeah, I definitely think we should bring back online spaces for kids. Just because I don't think it's good for them to be in adult spaces. Because growing up, I was on, like, Club Penguin and Pop Tropica. Meant for kids, right? I know Roblox can be meant for kids, too, but... I don't know. The fact that it's, like, freeform creative... I'm pretty sure a kid can, like, easily just slip into, like, some kind of adult game. And that's not really good, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a parent. I'm not a fucking parent. But I'm just saying, like, it's probably safe for kids to have their own space on the internet. Like, Jenny, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because what's it called? You shouldn't definitely let your kid watch streamers on Twitch. You definitely shouldn't. Because, like, this is all live. Something unhinged might happen. Also, keep in mind, what's it called? Then again, it's not like a lot of, like, gaming channels are, like, kid-friendly, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think this conversation all stem from me giving Switch S the mature rating. I also do include, like, a trigger warner sometimes, if, like, you know, if I say, hey, I'm gonna, like, show the scar here, by the way, don't read it if you don't want to see it type of shit. I didn't get, like, any, what's it called? Like, chapter deletions for that. Oh yeah, all these big tech companies are deciding that kids aren't profitable enough to make spaces for, so they're not uploading stuff we had growing up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get, like, profit stuff do matter, but there's gotta be some type of balance, I feel, but I don't know. This all sounds, like, very ignorant because I've never worked in those fields. But, like, honestly, it's just, like, really whack, because I was, like, I'm in, like, one of the Discords where it's, like, a Fire Emblem Girls chat. I guess, like, trans men are allowed there too, or people, LGBT, or whatever. And there's, like, this, like, girls talk about classic guy Ls, and one of them was talking about how, this guy, he wants to be a teacher, but he's saying really suspicious shit to little kids on Roblox, and I'm hearing the story, and I'm like, why the fuck would you want to be a teacher? That's just a rockin' red flag! By weird shit, I mean, like, flirting with kids on Roblox, and it's just like, see, this is what I mean, kids shouldn't be in fucking adult spaces, because adults are people that make mistakes too, and they sometimes do a little funny shit, like that, for example. Honestly, and honestly, I know the getting your parents' email thing was really annoying growing up, but it's really good safety measures. I feel like, and they're not even teaching people about online safety compared to what me and Zinni had growing up. Because I remember on the TV, like in Disney Channel, they would have like they had this segment where it's like, be careful what you upload online with like Phineas and Ferb and stuff. That's a really good lesson because, well, once something is online, even if you delete it, someone's gonna have a copy and re-upload it, and it's in their memory forever. So, I guess to say is that you should be more careful of what you do online. Yeah, especially me since I'm a fucking anime person talking about the shit. Yeah, they don't really like show those stuff anymore. It's really strange. And I don't think there's a lot of parents like teaching their children about like, you know, online safety cuz online is just as dangerous as the real world. They're at the end of the day, they're all just strangers in code. Especially, well, except for real life, it's not code, but yeah. Yeah, they were annoying back in the day, but at least they give you a sense of like what not to do, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because it was like, what's it called? I'm like hearing my like relatives, like kids, like playing Roblox and stuff. Like, that's fine and dandy, but the only image I know from Roblox is like, what's it called? I guess like games that aren't meant for kids on there. And I think I saw on TikTok about like a grown adults just like winning in what's it called? That one fit game with the dressing up and just beating kids. That's funny as fuck, but I just think like the kids should compete with only kids. But yeah, but back to the whole drawing of why Switch as it matures, because I just don't think someone that young should be exposed to stuff like that. I was growing up, but that's me. It's different this age, I guess. This is the ramblings of an old person, as you can tell. Yeah, I also like labeled my Discord server like for 18 and up because I don't want to like manage children, honestly. Like, I'm not a fan of kids. TBH. Like, I don't want to babysit people. Yeah, oh, right, I have a chair asset, that's right. I gotta find that chair asset really quick. Yeah, because I've definitely watched, like, some stuff that were, like, not meant for kids growing up. I didn't tell my parents, of course. Why do you think I'm an anime person on the internet? But, honestly, you should have, like, the foundations to know what you shouldn't do in the virtual world. I feel like that's a very important skill because as the years go by, the world is becoming leaning more and more into technology, and I've seen like people rely on it more. But you should obviously have a balance between what you should do online and what you do in real life. Yeah, because if you're going on one extreme, it's just not right. It's just not right at all. But yeah, that was like an old person moment. Sorry about that. But God, I just like hope that viewers of Switch S, they're the right age I was targeting my comic to. Because I don't want to deal with, like, for example, there are, well, I don't get graphic with any scenes, it's just colorful language I'm concerned with. And that's also my concern with YouTube. Like, if I upload the dub, the VAs are going to have to cuss a lot. I'm debating if I should, like, censor it out. Like, you know that one scene in Scott Pilgrim where she's like, Scott Pilgrim! And she's like, they're censoring with the mouth. And funny thing, with the animation, the anime on Netflix, that got, like, age-rated up because Julie was swearing a lot. Really funny situation to me. But kind of bizarre, honestly, because back in the day, that would have just gone to PG-13, but I guess rating systems have changed now? I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. I cannot legitimately tell. But yeah, because... Oh yeah, I got exposed some online stuff. Yeah, Newgrounds. That was where it's at. Newgrounds, for sure. But I assume, like, your schools might have done, like, a little cyber safety stuff, because mine did that growing up. Yeah. Yeah, it's also, like, children posting their art online for example, if in a scenario when I guess a kid's like art gets famous, I don't think like a child like under the age of, I'd say 20, 18 knows how to process that type of information and knows how to handle it, and they're just kind of susceptible to drama, and it's kind of an unfair situation, I feel like it, because they haven't like done much in life. Also, I'm in a similar boat too, where I have not done a lot of stuff in my own life, but I feel like I can at least process, you know, if something blows up, how to act when that happens, I think. I mean, not 100% sure, we'll see what happens, but yeah. Because when you're famous on the internet, it's like a whole snowballing thing, I'd like to assume. It's hard to explain, but I get people know what I'm talking about to a degree. I just know how to explain it. I don't know how to, like, process what I mean, really. But, you know. But the internet, I remember back then, was definitely the Wild West. Yeah, specifically if you went on Newgrounds, like Zinni and me. I stumbled on Newgrounds a few times, and I did play Happy Wheels as a kid, and that was not meant for children. For sure. I remember when I was playing it in front of my cousin, who was like a generation older than me. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you should be playing that." He was totally right. He was totally right. I shouldn't have been playing fucking Happy Wheels, but I was balling with the irresponsible dad. But yeah, it's just that, like, let's see, like, I think like media I've consumed that weren't meant for children back in the day was definitely like Panty and Stocking. I still think it's a really stellar animated show, but I probably shouldn't have watched it. But now that I watch as an adult, I kind of understand the humor more. But yeah. But let's see. I've been using Newgrounds mostly just to play Friday Night Funkin', just because I'm a love DDR and rhythm games. Been pretty fun. I'm not really obsessed with the fandom. I just like playing the game per se. I do like the mods people make, and I believe that's an incredible amount of skill and dedication to it. Cause you'd have to like do the visuals and I think like definitely do the art and stuff. But what's it called? I remember like witnessing my nephew, who is in elementary school, like playing Friday Night Funkin' on his iPad with the mods. And Friday Night Funkin's an adult game, despite like, oh, hold up, my lights went off. Like FNF is Oh, thank you, Zenny. I'll read it on stream in a bit, but definitely Friday Night Funkin' is not meant for children, despite the graphics. Yeah. And because the whole game is about boyfriend who is trying to get busy with his girlfriend. Like, in the winning screen, there is, like, if you get, like, an S combo, I think they literally just have sex. I love how fluid the animation is when he tosses her in the fucking bed and they're going at it. It's really funny. And god, that is just well animated too. I don't think a kid should be playing that game. Despite the visuals, I just don't think. I'm too scared to tell my cousin because that's not my kid. And that's their kind of problem right there. But it's also like, please watch what your kid is doing. They shouldn't be exposed to that yet, I feel like. That's when they get to a certain age, per se. Oh my god. Oops. Hate line art. But yeah, thanks for like tweaking the lines though. Yeah, cause what's it called? Like, I do draw like the guys shirtless sometimes, but that's in like, you know, if it's like some kind of artistic shit where I'm like, see how I view like what's it called? The human body when you're, I guess, like showing it in the panel is what's the word for it? What's the word? The word isn't purity, no. It's probably like not defenseless, not helplessness. Probably like you're in your natural form and you don't have anything to hide, and it's just you, no other thing or whatever. Yeah, I don't like draw the fire part because I'm not really good with drawing that stuff. Yeah, vulnerable. Yes, vulnerable. Yes, that's the word. That's when I want to like, you know, explain. But I don't show the bottom half, though, because, well, you know, nudity is probably going to get me banned from the internet. I don't really mind nudity, to be honest, as long as there's, like, proper context for it. And just not, like, no weird shit. Yeah. Yeah, but what's really funny, though, is that, like, what's it called? I was watching Boybu. It's a parody of Magical Girls. And the first episode is just guys, like, chilling in a hot spring, which is onsen, which is normal in Japan. And I'm really showing you middle school. I didn't really think much of it, because I don't know if this is, like, a me thing, but I think it's just normal to bathe with your family and your close friends. Because, you know, bathhouses are nice. And sometimes you can't get a spa on your back, and you gotta get a homie to help you out. Because, to be honest, I'm really bad at scrubbing my own back, because I can't reach it. Like, hold up. Is bathing normal in... No, is... Oh, yeah, that's kind of normal, I think. Like, hold up. Let me read this. I don't... TDLR. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Well, not like bathing each other, but just like doing together, just like in like relaxing in like I guess like the tub together and just talking about shit. Just probably only the back, honestly. Anything other than that, that's weird to me. What is hygiene culture? Yeah, because bathhouses are like very like normal in Japan, and I'm just kind of used to seeing them. Like, what's it called? Like, I'm totally fine entering a bathhouse with the homies. Totally fine. Bathhouses are like the best, dude. Like, if you're bathing with your friend and you're like soaking your back in like the what's it called? The yeah, the bathhouse and stuff. You get, not only do you get like your muscles like I guess getting looser, but you get to have a fun conversation at times. I guess people didn't know that was the norm in Asia and thought it was like lewd, which was really whack to me. I don't know. Chat, I just love bathhouses so much. I sit in the hot water, and I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm not tanking my fucking water bill, and my back is getting, like, so much better. I love that so much. Also, bathhouses are, like, really chill, like, low-key. I should probably try doing, like, the bathhouse that's near my place. It's really nice. Like, Zinni, have you tried bathhouses before? I gotta take off my glasses. I was, like, reading something. Like, I don't really mind nudity at this point. I've, like, gone to a few, like, live session sketches where I'm like, oh, I didn't know it worked that way, like, that part of the body, but I guess that's how it's drawn. It was weird at first, to be honest, but as I got used to it, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. You live, like, north. Probably on the east side of the country. I'm not sure if there's, like, a lot of Asians in that side, to be honest, because where I'm from, there's a lot of Asians, and they kind of just bring their culture here and, you know, do stuff like that. Yeah, becoming culturally aware is, like, pretty cool, I guess. Because you're aware that there's other customs that might not be common in your area. It's really interesting. Yeah, I kind of prefer the Korean bathhouses more compared to the Japanese ones. Because the Japanese ones, they're really, really quiet. Compared to, well, Korean ones are, they're quiet too, but they allow you to talk a little more, honestly. And sometimes in Korean spas, they give, like, massages. You're, like, fully naked and stuff. And sometimes they, like, scrub the dead skin off you. And it feels, oh my god, it feels so fucking good. Like, I know it gets a little handsy sometimes. They don't touch, like, any of your private parts. They touch near it. But other than that, it's okay. And sometimes, like, the mixed gender area, you're not naked. They provide clothes and stuff like that. And you would put those clothes on. Oh, I see. Okay. But anyway, like, in Korean bathhouses, when you go in, you are provided with a locker key to put your stuff in, and you are given these little uniforms that you can wear with their underwear or no underwear. Personally, I just go no underwear because I'm gonna hop in the tub right after. And there's a commons area where all genders are. They're all wearing the uniform. You cannot go out naked. There's a heated floor you can sleep on. And there's another place where they serve food like a restaurant, but you have to pay extra for that. And there's other amenities such as, well, mine's has. I don't know if all of them has this, but there is a salt, like a Himalayan salt room where you can just sleep there. It's really warm. It's nice. There's a sauna. There's a steam room. I don't know what the other rooms are called, to be honest, but can't name it at the top of my head. Let's see, there's a sauna room, a steam room. Yeah, sauna, steam. There's like other rooms that are all warm. They use like firewood and stuff to warm it up. It's really nice. Also kids can also bathe in there, and they have their own little kids club. And there's also a room with massage chairs, but you gotta pay extra for that, along with the massages that, I guess, like, what's it called? That scrubbing your body, like I mentioned previously. Congressional mats, because they try to make minorities so you can see where certain demographics are country. Ooh, I never heard of a congressional map. Yeah, I really love bathhouses, though. They're just nice because I don't blow up my water bill in my own living spaces. It's really just great. Yeah. I do bring my own books, though, to read in the common area. And just, like, chill on the heated floor. TBH. It's really great. And for the bath section, it's separated by biological gender. I'm not sure if there's, like, any, like, thing with trans or whatnot. I don't know, honestly. I just go to, like, the biological stuff. There's 2 types of hot tubs that provides more space for people. One is super hot. One is, like, medium hot. I like the super hot ones. It feels great on my back and my wrists. And then there's, like, the ice-cold baths. Not a lot of people go in that, obviously, but it's super cold. I think it's supposed to, like, refresh you or something? I don't know. But in these gendered areas, there is a sauna and a steam room. I don't know. They say if you go in the steam room first and then the sauna, it feels so much better. Yeah, this is a room where everyone's naked, by the way. But before you, like, hop into the bath and do all those amenities, you have to take a shower first because, you know, you're dirty. You have to clean off all that shit and whatnot. Okay, tree. I have to draw that there. It's really fun overall. Like, the cost for it, it's like $30 for like 6 hours, which is not that bad in my opinion. Like, I don't go there every day. I just go there whenever I kind of feel like it or whatever. TBH. Yeah, it's really interesting to see how demographics end up being broken down to... Yeah, for real. Yeah, the area is, like, very, like, Korean, Japanese, and I think mostly East Asian, honestly, in that area I'm talking about. I really love that spa so much. Oh my god, it's so nice. Yeah. I know it's, like, mostly, like, older women that chill there, but there's, like, non-Asian people that do enjoy the, Korean bathhouse, too. Because, like I said, you don't bust your fucking water bill. Yeah. Honestly, like, no one really minds if you're naked, if like, nudity and whatnot, because everyone's fucking naked. No one gives a shit. They also, what's it called, aside from the lockers and stuff, they, do have their own private, I think, like, each, like, gendered area has their own Himalayan private salt room. Where people just, like, sleep, like, commando in it. Oh yeah, New York. I'm not sure what the Asian population is in New York. I've been to New York when I was a kid once. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Like, I know it's New York, but I don't really like super loud cities. They're kind of dirty to me, and I just am not a fan of like really loud things. Especially San Francisco. I liked that stuff as a kid, but now I'm like, no, there's better places out there in the world. Like Tokyo and Shinjuku, I think they're just okay, in my opinion. But I do prefer quieter cities like Nagoya, because, like I said earlier, I just do not like places that are super busy or super loud, and I would love to hear myself think. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I've never seen like an Asian district when I went to New York back in the day. I was mostly hanging at the Smithsonian. Like, you know, touristy stuff. Oh, come on, art program, stop that. But, yeah. Also, what's funny, though, because, like, sometimes I think people would, like, media illiterate my comic, that I do want to do a bathhouse episode, just because, like, I enjoy bathhouses, and I personally want more people to see them. And I think people might, like, see it differently? I don't know. I know growing up, people were not, like, aware of, you know, other cultural stuff. But I think now people are. It's a step up, but not a complete step up, I think. But yeah, people are like, oh my god, that guy's fucking shirtless. How scandalous. I'm like, no, they're all just in a group bathhouse. We're taking baths together. And I feel like if I were to send that type of material to my VAs, I would have to explain the bathhousing thing. I'd have to explain. Yeah, actually, kind of, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a trend with HMEs, but a lot of Asian communities do not, like, give a big shit about nudity. I don't know what the problem was. I don't really understand it. Because, God, like, in the Philippines, like, people will be openly just breastfeeding their child in public. And, like, letting their kid run naked. This is an actual thing. More of the province thing, I think, but I don't know if it's a Manila thing. Then again, most of my time in the Philippines was spent in the province more than the city. Like, province as in the buck countryside is what I'm trying to explain. I know, like, there's some people that don't refer to that, but I'm trying to explain it in a way that might be easier for people who have never been to that country to explain. I'm trying my best. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's like nudity was not. It's not a really big deal for me. It's like if honestly, like I'm pretty sure nudity matters in the right context, in my opinion. Like if it's not sexual, I'm like, oh, okay then. Guess that's it. But if it's like in a sexual situation, I'll just be like, oh, okay, then I guess I should act more embarrassed. Let's see. It's really interesting to see how places like Bikini Atoll. What's the Bikini Atoll? Had no concept of modesty culture. Where basically all nature people were naked. And the colonizers came and forced modesty on them. It's kind of they were just vibing, man. What the fuck? Like, hold up, is this like a Philippines thing? I gotta fact check this. Because sometimes I don't know about my own culture, to be honest. Like, being born in the States and being raised around, like, States culture. But you learn something new every day. What can I say? Oh, there's a core thing of being direct and straightforward in Asia is rude. That is true. That is true. You can't just straight up say direct shit. You have to, like, I don't know, I'm like reading this core thing, I'm like, this is very true. You gotta like dance around the truth per se. This is like a normal thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, Philippines is very conservative, like skimpy clothes is yeah, let's see, criticizing the country, blah blah blah. That's yeah. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, you can't be like really straightforward in Asian cultures. if it's someone you don't know. But if it's like a family thing, they'll straight up just tell you to be blunt. Oh, fuck. My, pen dropped. Let's see. I'm trying to like figure out if that's the thing though. That's what I was saying. Oh, a Polynesian island. Wait, why the fuck were they testing nukes? There were just people living there? Interesting. Yeah, nudity is taboo in the Philippines, yeah. Okay, I guess that's new. Maybe I just don't really care about nudity, it's just a me thing. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, it's right, because it's like, I don't know if Catholic stuff has like a deal with nudity, I'm not really sure. But yeah, the churches in the Philippines are really beautiful though. I'll give it that. Very beautiful. Cause like I went to this like really pretty was it a mausoleum? Is that the right word? Mausoleum? Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. Yeah, they're really pretty, but it's like really hot. So I'm wondering like how people like built that in like 100+ degrees or 70, because it gets really hot in that country. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Hello there. Fuck. I yapped so hard I wasn't keeping track of time. Must be late for you too, Cindy. I'm so sorry. I'll speedrun this whole art so you can, like, go to sleep and, you know, not stay up this late. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, like, with nudity, I just don't give a shit. As long as it's just, like, the correct context, obviously. There's a documentary I'm very interested in watching about the evolution of nudity in film and how it went from taboo to a genre stable to so. Yeah, I've noticed that lately. I've noticed that. Yeah, it's really interesting. Should we watch it together sometime? Yeah, I do believe like nudity like does have a place in art form depending on how you're trying to portray like a scene. And there's some scenes where, you know, it's like sexual, but other than that, it's like you can do anything with it. Although there's some cases where people do claim that it's an art thing when clearly there's like an interesting motive behind it. And it confuses me greatly. Yeah, is there like documentaries on Tubi or something? Or what? Because I know I've been recommending Tubi lately. Our movie night's getting full of interesting. We got Scary Movie, Tales from Hood 2, and yeah. I think there's an NSFW VC we might have to watch, the Tales of Nudity, because I know some people aren't as like share the same view with me with nudity, so we have to put in the NSFW just to like, I guess like, you know, jump scare boobs type of shit. Yeah. Like I said, it's always very interesting to see what other cultures think about certain things. Because it really does open up your worldview about stuff like that. Wait, is my mic gonna mess up? Because I've been yapping for a while. Hold up. I don't know this weekend, because I know I have to pick up my brother from somewhere. Let me see. Let me see my mic really quick, because I'm always, like, not trusting my fucking mic. Wah. Please don't pop. Please don't pop! I spent $70 on your ass! Yeah, speaking of, like, nudity, I remember one time in middle school, I was learning how to draw, so, you know, when you draw, you gotta draw the body first, right? And being middle school, people are just immature and a little ignorant at times because they're kids. I think this guy came up to me, he's like, oh, why are they naked? And I was like, I don't know. I probably should have said some shit like, well, when you're born, you're naked. Isn't that right? You're not born with fucking clothes. But yeah. Like, when you're starting off a drawing, like, in my experience, because I don't know how to draw clothes, like, without the body to get an understanding of how the body's moving. I don't draw the genitalia, of course. I draw, like, the chest and the hips and whatnot. Yeah, people are just silly sometimes, you know? I could probably try to make room for, I don't know, let's see. I'm doing stuff on Thursday with my IRL friends. Or trying to. And speaking of which, my anniversary is on Saturday, and I'm very excited to plan a day with my partner. Because, like, there's, like, this nice cat merchandise shop I want to go to. Where you can play with cats. I can't adopt a cat, but we both can't adopt one. But we like playing with kitties. They're the cutest. Like, my favorite cats are definitely the calicos. Because they remind me of my dad's calico, Hatsune Miku, which I named. Yeah, and she's already turning 1. It's really wild. Like, I can't believe, like, Hatsune Miku was born a year ago. I can't believe it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because Club Studio has quote-unquote new models, but there's no genitalia. I don't know if they have the genitalia ones, but I low-key wish they did, because I don't know where which part goes to on the body, and that would be very helpful. And you might be thinking, Tart, that's lewd, why would you want that? I'm like, well, bro, I have trouble drawing wrinkles on boobs. I don't understand it. You have to show me the bare booba so I can understand the wrinkle. That's just me, though. That's how I learned. Sorry, I'm a little silly when it comes to learning art. I'm godly, because I snuck into one of my friend's art class on campus, and there was a nude model. That was interesting. Very helpful sketch session, because the teacher talked about muscles. I didn't fully get it, but I got exposed to it, which is really great. Yeah, at first, new drawing sessions, they're a little strange, to say the least, but once you get used to them, you're totally fine. I want to do more of them for sure. For sure, I want to do more of them. Because they're just fun. Also, the models are really nice people, too. Because, like, sometimes they'll be having a full-blown conversation with your professor, and you're like, oh yeah, nude stuff, let's go. Gotta, like, make it blend in. There we go. Hand mirror. Boob. Okay, I gotta add the plant, though, to other stuff really quick. I also gotta, like, I want to add some shade here, so when I come back to it and do, like, toning and whatnot, I don't punch myself in the gut, be like, fuck, why didn't I do it beforehand and shit, you know? I was gonna draw Switch Extra tonight, but it's getting a little late. And I do want to, like, study tomorrow and probably work out again. I'm debating on streaming my DDR workout. I know, like, the Wi-Fi wasn't good. I don't know how hot it's gonna be in the garage tomorrow, but... Also, I don't have a camera anymore, because it's just, like, broken as fuck. And I can't, like, use it. Okay, there. Okay, let's see here. So, this is what it looks like when it's inked. Let me, like, put this black because, I meant it to be, like, all black. It's kind of like, I don't know if I'd say artistic. I'm not good with composition. I've never learned it. I probably should. Learn fucking composition. I fucking should, but I just didn't. It's hard to understand, though. I should probably do a class once I get the money. Like, let me, do an erase here. Then I'll call it a night in a sec. But how's the editing going, Zinni? Yeah, it's kind of like he's a little nude in this because underneath all that Mafia skinwalker shit, it's still him. Underneath it's like, I like the phrase, in the end, it's still you. It's really... Oh, sorry. I really love the phrase that's going around saying, in the end, it's still you, like, after X action. Like, that kind of stuff. I really like that phrase. That's what I'm trying to insinuate here. Like, no matter how much you change, at the bottom of the core, it's still you. Alright, I'm gonna read it. If that's okie dokie. Alright. Ugh. Okay. Let's... Oh, my back! Jesus Christ! Oh, don't become an artist, chat. You're sacrificing your fucking back. I'm not gonna save this, but... Okay. I'm gonna read it and open up the first chapter. I didn't add any bubbles or anything. I'm on episode 7 out of 15 for the comic. Yeah, there's a few parts in one of the episodes if I remember correctly. Yeah, let me put on my glasses for the city. Let's read it and then I'm going to fucking bed. Because I need to wake up earlier to be more productive, I think. What's it called? I gotta start, like, getting some cement glue tomorrow and fixing some stuff around my house. Let's see. So, let's see. Previously on Switch S. Oh yeah, I'm just reusing, like, some background stuff here from the previous episode. Yeah, exactly. I've always been, like, trying to insinuate, like, that phrase in the comic. Because despite the fact that they swap bodies, it's still them at the end of the day. No one's really... Nothing's really changed. Okay, I ate so much matcha. My stomach is trying to fight my fucking ass right now. Okay, previously our Switch on Switch OS. It seems our main idiot characters have discovered a strange book. Wait, should I read this in Conversazione's voice? I haven't done that in a while. It's so fun. Do you remember my Conversazione voice? Where she's like, get bent and stuff. I guess I'm always again. Okay. Ugh, I sat my ass down. I gotta, like, get into the right tone of her, because I had to do vocal warm-ups. It's like a... Yeah, it's a little up an octave, because as you can tell, my natural voice is pretty low, but let me try it out. It's like head. Maybe there. Let's see.
Previously on Switch S. It seems our main idiot characters have discovered a strange book. Is this a way to return to normal? Or will it become some Gravity Falls bullshit?
I miss doing that. It's... Honestly, I'm probably not gonna hire a VA. I need to save money. I really fucking need to save money. Now, here's the visuals. Let's see. What is... I think that's a book, Kaisen.
No shit!
And they're just looking at the book. Mafiu, that's Kaisen right here. Just pretend Kaisen speaking, and Kaisen speaking as Mafiu. But why does it have my dad's name on it? And body swap? If it says that, then open the damn book already. Oh, is this the book pages? I didn't draw it. Let me look. I need to actually fucking draw it and shit. Why are half of these just blank? What the fuck was I doing? I'm gonna kick myself in the nuts, I swear to God. Oh yeah, it's the book here. I should probably, like, put the book illustration here, honestly, before I fucking forget. And the book's open. It's like, okay, I gotta zoom in for this shit. June 9th, 1986. Oh, it's supposed to be a shot of a journal entry with illustrations of Mafi's dad explaining a bunch of shit written in the journal. This is also a hack for me not to, like, draw shit. June 9, 1986. On my study abroad session in northern Mexico, I went to an Aztec temple to study the art fest with my lab partner, Maria Takaguchi. Me and Maria haven't been on good terms since last semester. We'd fight all the time, and she'd end up stepping on my face, quite literally, and winning. Wait, did I type that? I don't remember half of this shit. However, the other day while we got lost in the temple of sorts, we broke into an argument and suddenly a strange being appeared in front of us, calling us boomers to shut us the fuck up since we interrupted our 12 a.m. slumber. Oh, my glasses is like... I have to stand on it. Give me a second. Sorry. Oh, slumber, blah 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 blah. Within minutes, we blacked out due to the being's strange magic. And the next day when I awoke, I was in Maria's body. Zinni, I'm sorry for the NSFW you had to sort through. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I just thought this would be really stupidly funny. Because if I'm on the mature rating side of Webtoon, I might as well, you know, fuck around with it. June 10th, 1996. Yesterday, I stayed holed up in Maria's room because what am I supposed to do in this situation? I wasn't phased. Alright, thank you. I guess that's good, thanks. I don't know how boobs work, or boobs or anything works, but today, my own body kicked down the door. Now it turns out Maria is residing in my body. Now the two of us are trying, mainly me, to find a way to switch back. So we are going to the temple where it all happened today. The book here. Is it here? Oh, here it is, yeah. June 11th, 1986. After visiting the temple again, we attempted to summon the strange deity by playing loud music to annoy it into appearing. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. To annoy it with hopes of it reappearing. With hopes of it reappearing. Strangely enough, this creature seems to have a liking towards the Strongson 5. Totally not the Jackson 5. It says it'll turn us back to normal if we bring it more tapes and a music player for it. However, Maria doesn't seem to care about switching back since she says something on the lines of, "Dude, I get hit on less. This is sort of nice. No, seriously, I want out of this body. Boobs are the man's worst creation," which is a factual thing. Kaisen in this panel. Dude, serious face here. Is this genetic in your family? Sorry, dude, is this thing genetic in your family? Mafia panel. Hell no! And they're just reading the book. Mafia read through the book. Well, more like skipping. I'm 100% sure it's not genetic because I would never marry you. Kai said ... Next page. June 31st, 19... I don't know if I can read this on stream. Despite my stream is targeted towards the adult audience, this is NSFW. When I write something, I don't imagine reading it. Oh my god, maybe Ryan has to read this. Oh my god. I didn't think that far. I just thought, haha, funny writing. Now Ryan has to suffer and read it in the future. Oh my fucking god. Oh yeah, what's happening, as they read in the book, Mafiu's dad, Aaron, is exploring the joys of a female body, and I don't know if this is count as May yourself. He's basically uncovering the curious wonders of the woman's body anyways. And Mafia and Kaisen are scarred reading this, because who the fuck wants to read your dad's sex journal? Oh, wait. Oh, that's my hand there. Don't look at that. Chat, don't look at that. That's my hand. Let's see. Mafia and Kaisen have a blank expression and are talking in a robotic monotone voice, trying to forget what the fuck they just saw. Mafia. Oh, look! It says here that there's 2 more books we need to find. Because there's a ritual to switch us back instead of relying on a god thing. What do you know? Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah! That sounds good! It seems that stupid god thing was only using them for cassettes and not actually doing anything. Ah ha 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 ha! Shot of outside Mafiu's house.
To erase what they just saw, both boys now roam the house to search for the journals to help them switch back.
Later. Books found. 1 out of 3.
No progress!
Kaizen is tiredly looking up. He wants to just fucking knock out, bruh. So... Yeah, and Mafiu, showing the same expression. Yeah, I know. Sorry about the books. I didn't know my dad had a diary. No, not that. I hate. Oh god, it feels so weird. He got the best anatomy. Exactly. Chat, hear me out. If you were like in the body of your opposite gender, would you do this? I mean, I don't really know. Let's see. Kaisa looks forward, and the images of the fight are near him as he talks. Oh yeah, I gotta like pace previous episode stuff here. Earlier we were fighting. I'm sorry for earlier. Oh, I'm gonna put sorry for that because there's too much forms of earlier. And Kaisen's just like surprised. Mafiu's just surprised that he's apologizing right fucking here. He's like, what? Oh, I gotta open up the second thing. I'll draw the book here later, honestly. Just because it's late. But chat, would you hear me out? If you were, would you do this too, chat? Would you? Okay, it's opening up the file. It's gonna take a bit. Let's see. This is their backs turned. I kind of like doing these type of frames with their backs turned just to like, I guess, not draw a lot and just have a lot of dialogue here just to cheat out of it. Mafiu, it's fine. I'm sorry I got mad. I acted too fast. I won't sell your parents' rings then. You could do the clothes. I can't fit any of them and they're sort of gone anyways. Are you sure? I have to learn to move on. I have to learn to move on. I'm not putting it anyway. I think this could be a step. Okay, I have to learn to move on. I think this could be a step. See. And another thing, you have to stop listening to what your dad says about me. Next panel. They should kiss! Anyways. Kaisen, who is this fucker, he's right, dude, we are different body types, heights, and what? No. What no? What's this? What's what no? Did you change that to me? What does that mean? And what? It's supposed to say and whatnot, not what no. My bad. And whatnot. There's no way we can have the same playstyle at all. But my dad says I should be playing as hard as you since I'm unmotivated and slow. Kaizen, if you keep listening to that unrealistic crap your dad tells you, we're gonna have another incident. You're right. They're talking! Kiss! Kiss each other! Kiss! Anyways. Hee hee. But one thing, why do you hate me as much as I hated you? Does that make sense, any that grammar? Kaisen is asking Mafiu this as he's fucking with the hair. He's like, but one thing, why do you hate me as much as I hated you? Does that make sense? I feel like it's a little wordy. I don't know how to fix this. What do you think? Hello, fan that's getting caught in the mic. Why are you getting caught in the mic? Is my mic having another incident again? Hold up. Oh, okay, I guess you're right. Wow. Sorry, I was checking if my mic was acting weird. Cause it's picking up my fan in my hot ass room I'm in. And then Mafiu's smile here, it looks really stupid because it's like a gag panel. He's like, Easy! You are just. And then Kaisen's here is just like, what are you, some sort of guard dog? Huh? Mafia was a dog in my book. He is a fucking dog. He's a very doggy type guy, in my opinion. Kaisen's hand on the book. Anyway, since we have to find other journals, I think we should actually talk more and not try to kill each other. They should kiss! You took the words right. You took the words out of my mouth right there, Kaisen. Well, here's the nudity thing here. But, Mafiu, I feel like I need to fix this panel. I'm not good at anatomy. I'm gonna probably take this to the art surveyman and be like, hey, kill me with this anatomy. I'm not very good at it. I just need help. I gotta ask help. I think, but Mafiu, if we got a chance to wish for what we wanted in the... This is wordy! If we got a chance to wish for what we wanted in the end, what would it be? I don't know if that sounds right. Cause in season 1, Confidential is like, you got your wishes! Fuck you! Okay, it says, if we got a chance to wish what we wanted in the end, what would it be? I think that... Does that make sense? Or does it not make sense? I don't know, what do you think, Zen? I want them to kiss so hard, but they're swapped, and that will be weird! Wow! Yeah, exactly. But, you know, the reader might not. Okay. If we got a chance to... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the India thing. If we got a chance to wish for what we wanted, what would it be? I think that's a better way of saying it. If we got a chance to wish for what we wanted, what would it be? I think that feels a little better. It's like Kaisen. Yeah, Kaisen's really ripped. I think it's funny because he has like the most twinkish baby face, but he's fucking jacked. Honestly, really funny to be. Wait, did I ink this? I did, okay. I think I need to fix this, but I don't know. No one's gonna give a shit when it comes out. It's like, oh, probably some sort of company. Oh, Mafia's watching, wait. Some sort of... Oh, here. He says, oh, probably some sort of company. I want to probably make it more specific that he wants, like, I guess, like, a roommate? Exactly, yeah, like JFK. Then again, Marple's like really physically demanding. You're gonna get an ab one way or another. But Kai's just like raised to be an athlete. Oh, probably some sort of company. Like, would roommate be the right? Because I feel like, I don't know, roommate's the right word, right? Oh, probably some sort of roommate. You know, company and shit. He just wants, like, someone to be there for him because he's always alone, despite being the guy that, you know, everyone can vibe with, but he's just, like, a lonely guy because no one really understands him. And then again, it's also his fault because Mafia he doesn't want to get too close with people because he's afraid of getting hurt. I feel like that's probably a result of his abusive, like, aunt and uncle. And then, yeah. Exactly, yeah. And then Kaisen's, like, speaking here and he's like, Mafia blushed and made her to look away. He's not permission to mind him. Wait, what was the Kaisen fucking panel? Hold up, I'm stupid. Oh, wait, that was that panel. I got it mixed up again. This is the shot of the chandelier where I put a shit ton of dialogue and I don't draw anything else. And Kaisen's like, I always wanted a Saint Bernard. Mafia laughing. Is that really it? What's wrong with that? I didn't expect that from you. Anyway, my family does run a dog food company that partners with shelters, so we can get you a dog. Not now. I said it was just a wish. Okay. The end. Yeah. I think that was... So... Oh, the pant. Oh, okay. Wait, what did you change here? I'm gonna look really quick if that's okay. How do you look at different versions? I'm like not really... I'm tech literate, but it takes me a little while to look at stuff per se. Oh, there it is. The clock. I'm stupid, sorry. What are the changes here? Okay. Okay, gotcha. I don't really like correct the graphic stuff that's on top. I mostly just go for the dialogue because I feel like that's more important. But yeah, the corrections are pretty good here. Because if something gets wordy, or if like a word is used twice, because if you're talking IRL, I don't think like a person would use the same word twice in the same context. It just doesn't flow. Or I do that sometimes by accident because I'm stupid. In the future part of the line, and the right pauses. In the where is it? Where's that? God, I gotta like also like rewrite the script for the VAs too. Not a complete rewrite. I'll have the images and stuff at the end, of course, but it'll just be a little different. Excuse me. Alright, since it is getting late, and I do kind of want to knock out, honestly, a little bit, or just have some time to myself. Oh, fuck. Thanks for editing those in. It's very helpful. Very helpful. I might want to, if you want me to, like, send you more scripts, because I do... Yeah, so I'm so sorry. If you want to see any more scripts, just tell me, because I'm not really good at, like, I guess, reading people's minds, unfortunately. I may be a demi, but I can't read people's minds. Yeah, but let's see if I want to rate anyone tonight. I don't know, I'm not collaborating. Panda Pal? I could probably do Panda Pal, but... Oh, it's only one viewer, so... It's only you here, so I could just probably end stream. I'm probably gonna do that. I'll debate on streaming tomorrow, or just chilling in VC tomorrow. I don't know how many times a day I've streamed, but I'm gonna go to bed and stop drinking matcha because it's caffeine, but... With that, go to bed, please, and good night!